Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 24 Hours of Lemons iRacing League. This is Ryan Bauer, the Bearded Sim Racer. Hope everybody out there is having a fantastic evening wherever you may be. We're here in Virginia, and we're going to race some cars tonight.
In the fog.
In the fog, apparently.
Nice.
Nice.
Switching it up.
You gotta figure out why the timing and scoring just decided to disappear. That's right.
That'll be fine. These are mere constructs of racing that have nothing to do with the kinds of things that we like to talk about on the broadcast.
That is true.
Right?
Joining me this evening from 24 Hours of Lemons, Mr. Eric Rude and Chris and Chrissy from Three Pedal Mafia. What's up, fam?
Hi, guys.
Eric here. Glad to be here, I think.
Yeah.
What, you think?
Yeah.
So happy to see you.
It's
Hear you. Or something.
yeah, same thing. Ooh, the oak tree is still there.
Oh, the oak tree.
F's in chat for the oak tree.
F's in chat for the oak
F
tree.
sleepers in chat for the oak tree.
How long? That's been gone for several years, I believe.
Oh yeah.
5 or 6, I would say. What's Virginia?
There it
National
is.
Raceway.
Welcome to the
There.
timing and scoring program. Yeah.
Or perhaps welcome the timing and scoring program to the broadcast. Glad to have it.
That is correct. Long time
These barns
watcher,
are
first time
beautiful.
caller.
That's right. Turn down your radio, sir.
Always a classic.
That is classic, yeah.
Well, we're actually going to be in VIR meet space next weekend.
Nice.
Yeah, we're pretty excited.
Nice.
Bay or
Yeah, NASA weekend. So
Can't wait.
I'm instructing, and Chrissy's doing DE3. So
Nice.
we got two other friends, actually another Lemons racers coming with us, and we'll have a good time.
First time around.
Yeah, first time with this track. So this is new. It's like track number 30, I think, for me. So this will be good.
Strip
What is
Barber
this?
Racing. Classic.
no?
Nice.
Ooh. Yes.
And a good spin so we can see both sides.
Well done.
Car 6'9" also. of course.
Nice. Nice.
It's very convenient that they show both sides for us. That's great.
Yeah. Well, usually you have to pay an extra couple bucks for that. So thank you
I
for
was
that,
gonna
Charles
say,
Jordan.
yeah, usually that costs extra. Oh
Where's
man.
the champagne room at VIR?
In that gazebo right there.
It's actually in the oak tree.
Oh. It's made from remnants of the oak tree.
I just said that.
Oh, did
It's
you?
all good.
Nice.
I thought
Nice.
The elves that make cookies in that tree are going to be pretty excited by that. If that's where the champagne room is.
I'm digging the Jif
Down
peanut,
there,
the
like
Jif
it's just a
creamy
stump?
peanut butter. It's nice.
I don't think there's anything there.
No?
No.
Well, I'll tell you next.
Ooh.
Tell you in 2 weeks.
Extra crunchy on one side and smooth on the other. We're getting both sides again for free.
I really like this fog. It's so cool.
Yeah, well, Porsche did it a couple weeks ago when we were racing at where were we? It wasn't Barber. It was wherever we went before Barber. But they like to call it dry rain. Since you can't have rain in iRacing, you can have this. And here's what it looks like from the car. It's it's a little daunting when you come over the hill.
It's one of the browner places at VIR. There's a lot of them, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of brown.
There's plenty of corners here that you don't realize. You come up and over hill, and you're like, oh wait, there's no track here at all. It's an exciting track, really fun. Oh, that's the corner.
As Ray is finding out there.
Yeah, I like that there's multiple Skippies out here tonight. That's nice.
We've all done plenty of landscaping on VIR's behalf during our E1R races. There, so, no doubt.
That also costs extra.
Do appreciate the Rebel livery there. Can get it. Especially with the black.
Yes,
see
the
that
flat
very
black. It is nice. It's almost like a plasti dip black. It's nice.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Teletubbies have made it onto the Skippy car there.
Excellent. Where in the world is Carman Santiago? Actually, I just noticed was the name of the team here. Little agricultural racing there.
What does it say on the side of the strip barber racing, like down in the
Dignity
pod?
for sale, cheap.
Excellent.
There's the Lemon's motto that we need to.
That's about right.
Embrace
That's about right.
embrace the motto. Yes.
That's right. The Bear Pope has gone to the Jetta.
Nice. No street stocks tonight either. Man,
What are we doing?
I don't know what happened. It looked like it was set up
okay with
correctly. Yeah. Well, yeah.
All right, gonna need to know about the gobblerito at Mad Mex. Also,
Yes.
gonna go ahead and Google that. If you know about it, go ahead and chime into the
The
chat.
incredible, unstoppable titan of Turkey, the gobblerito. Nice. Like the hashtag never lift. Well done.
I feel like that's got to be a real thing. It's too specific to be made up.
Here we go. WTAE, which I assume is, yes, it's Pittsburgh's Action News.
Well, this
the
is one large Teletubby. Nice.
So the gobblerito is a Thanksgiving-themed burrito filled with house-roasted turkey, creamy black bean mashed potatoes, rich bread stuffing, buttery corn, all wrapped in a tortilla, and drenched in. Anybody want to guess?
Cranberry. Cranberry.
Ranch.
Gravy.
Ooh.
Oh, we're doing this,
It's like a Thanksgiving sandwich.
but better.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go. So the
Well,
gobblerito
instead of
apparently
mashed potatoes, they could put stuffing in it.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, I assume instead of what do you call it? Sour cream. It's just mashed potatoes. That's weird. So weird.
Dip it in gravy.
Well, hey, you know what? Thanksgiving Friday, just grab a tortilla and make your own. Give it a try.
This is strangely topical because this news story is from Tuesday in Pittsburgh, so it is apparently back at the moment. If you're in Pittsburgh, you can get a gobblerito at Mad Mex. There you go.
How much does that cost?
It's not extra if you're already in the champagne room.
It's complimentary.
That's right.
Nice.
Complimentary gobblerito.
Nothing
Nice.
says sexy like a gobblerito. And how you feel after you've eaten one.
Right?
That's right.
Go to the champagne room.
I'm sure after you eat that, you feel like you've committed food crimes. Oh.
Ooh, a Miata. Nice.
Everyone loves that bloated sexy
Chia
feeling
pet.
of
It's a
food crimes.
Chiata.
It's a
Love it.
Chiata. That's a
That
good
is
one.
beautiful. Oh God, it's Eric's face.
Yeah. Story of my life. And there we go.
Oh god. I love the pink wheels though.
Yes, me too.
Oh, that's
Oh,
awesome.
sweet, my face. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yes. I finally made. I can die happy now. I made it on a Lemon's car. There's a screenshot of the week right there, folks.
I love this.
It's one of my old Facebook profile photos. You know,
It's
I find these
it's
things-
the one I used for the cast slide. That's great.
Oh, even better. Yeah. I had a Lemons team.
That must mean I'm on this door. Yes.
That blend.
Yes. Again, both sides. Well done.
Yes. We're just coming up all winners tonight. Thank you, David.
Very well
Chiata.
done, David.
Yes.
I like that he's bribing the judges. He also had a Northern Illinois University livery fairly early on, so
Ooh.
I enjoyed that he's appealing to me, even
That's
though I
good.
have no say in anything in iRacing.
A for effort, though. The Moosh Long Eyes.
And Uncle Rick's discount Shih Tzu,
Excellent.
of course. A lot of good happening here tonight. Alan Evans, I believe their TDI in real life is supposed to debut at Gingerman in a couple weeks.
There's a look at our friends, the Princes, analyzing their pre-race strategy, I believe. We're going to see some real-time driver swaps tonight, folks. Thanks to Brandon for sending us his Twitch feed.
Also, Malort O'Clock is a fantastic team name.
Yes, it is. Here's a look at their livery.
Teledildonics. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
That is a fantastic 21st century word.
Yes, it is. Nice. It's actually really awesome. Dude, that's legit. There's some cool stuff on here.
That took somebody some time to get all that stuff
it
done.
sure did. Nice.
I want to comment on what 11's version of teledildonics would be, but I don't really want to use that part of my imagination either.
It's fair.
Well, we still have some stuff left over from the S&M theme Citroen, so that that combined with like Ready Player One and I don't know, something along those lines.
Yeah.
So-
Well, maybe I'll get a gobblerito and ponder that for a little bit.
Excellent decision.
Yeah, all the stuff from the SM theme is downstairs in a bag. We call it the bag of dicks. Just
I was gonna say, what's the storage situation on the leftover S&M themed items? Trash bag.
it's in this giant trunk that we have all of our old Lemons theme stuff in, and there's another box. You know, we've
it's
got
like a
boxes
Lemons
of old-
version of a Hope chest. I love it.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
for sure. There's a box full of just hats. There's all kinds of stuff.
You know what you should do sometime is just put a number on everything. Each thing has a number, and have every team member draw a number, and then that is their item for the weekend. So you have this mishmash of totally incomprehensible themes all shoved together. I think that has potential.
We kind of did that one Halloween New Hampshire 2 years ago. It was Ghost of Themes Past. So we all just had random old costumes that we dug out of the basement and just wore those.
Okay, so in chat they just pointed out that Strip Barber actually is a barber. Look what's in his hand. That's incredible. Thank you, chat.
I think Charles
Kev,
Gerard is
thank you,
onto
Kev.
some entrepreneurial gold there. Strip barber, man.
Thank you, KEV on YouTube, for pointing that out.
It's hard to make a mullet sexy, says Lady Auburnon. Man, you have never been to a Camaro show.
That's right.
So much sexy.
Oh, wow. That is useful. Ooh, heat haze. Look at that. That's
COVID.
nice. I like how the heat haze stops when they're off throttle. Nice.
Look at that.
It's great. Ooh, that's some good driving there.
Break that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's interesting watching the suspension move on that Skip Barber car there. As we go around. That's
Oh,
fun.
yeah.
I crashed one of these once.
Was it
Really
painful?
hard.
At Lime Rock, yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
Right. Oh,
There you go. Always relevant as Strip Barber takes a trip. Lots of lingo. Nobody's on the track. This is fantastic.
Yeah. The track is
We've seen the
optional.
Pro Teams now.
Yeah. Hey, it's street stock. All right. Oh, God.
Doing what street stocks do.
Yeah.
I do believe
Doing it for Dale.
Adler was part of the team. Several Lemons people went and raced one of the Bathurst races over the weekend.
Ooh.
The iRacing ones
Nice.
with these supercars, which is pretty bitchin'.
I did the 12 hours of Bathurst back in, I think it was March. That was a lot of fun. Did it with two other guys and GT3s at Mount Panorama. It's a crazy track.
I'm just hoping someone had a good bath time theme, like rubber ducks and, etc.
I think that we should, if we ever do go to Bathurst, then yes, we will have to insist on those. Oh, nice shot from the gazebo behind the tree there. Nice.
Nice. There's a cat on a Roomba and a shark suit. Always good to see. Comforting, even in these troubled times.
That's right. Rubber Ducky, you're the one. You make Bathurst times so much fun. Well done, lady.
Exactly.
We have had Bert, Ernie, Oscar, and Elmo cars over the years on the East Coast. Checks out. Believe
Excellent.
Ernie recently sold. It's a Nissan 240 SX with Corvette body parts on it.
They hated that car. It was nothing but problems. It was nothing but issues. It was so bad.
That was the most hated car by a team I've come across in 8 years of doing this. And that includes the team at Thompson, whose Lancia Scorpion lasted 2 laps. And they were attempting to sell it at the racetrack to someone so they didn't have to take it home with them.
They put a lot of work into that thing, too.
Yeah. Except not in the motor.
Joe Brown, all the way. Ooh, nice. Judge Rude.
I'm on 2 cars. I'll take it. That is a photo of me at Gingerman turning off a time-lapse camera. There you go.
We got Jerry Springer on the back.
Jerry Springer wasn't a judge, though, was he?
Yeah, he was a mayor.
St.
Yeah,
Louis or something like that.
Cincinnati. He was the mayor of Cincinnati.
yeah, Cincinnati. Yep.
Jay.
There's Jay
whatever.
eating a rib of some kind, maybe.
Yes.
See if we can get a better look.
Those are ribs at the first Road America race that we ran.
There we
My
go.
brother went to a taping of Jerry Springer since it's in Chicago. He was on the TV in the front row.
Nice.
He's a cop now.
Jerry.
What a strange part of television history, Jerry Springer. But I mean, I guess if you wanted to watch tiny people throw chairs at each other, I mean,
Yep.
there's certainly a venue for that.
That's right.
Bob Chin in the comments.
Doing it 12 to 1.
True. Pointing out that Jerry Springer has a judge television show now. These are things I did not know.
I mean, the unemployed need something to do, and that makes them feel better about themselves. So,
Roger 1339. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the party.
Lady Auburn pointing out that Springer was a legit talk show host like Donahue at one point.
Oh, hey, what's up, dudes?
How you doing, Joey?
Hey, cool
Oh.
glasses,
I was about to say killer shades, man.
right?
Man, that photo is from 2013, I think? 2013, 2014?
So you look
something
the
like that?
same, right?
Identical.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Just like the photo of me on Eric Hester's car, I look exactly like that.
Without the beard, but okay.
That's right. And Steve Buscemi.
Oh, man, just got done with a bunch of yard work today. Did like 3 hours of yard work. So got a few minutes before we start making some kebabs on the grill. And yeah, figured I'd come drop in, kick it for a few.
So where are you?
I did that too, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got that trailer parking page on the side, and then yeah. So
He has not taken a corner without drifting it since the camera's been on him.
So I just had my mic muted this whole time. That's great. You guys heard me, but the folks at home didn't. So yeah, that was probably weird for a couple minutes.
Vlog of VIR.
Super weird conversation. You know, it's never lemons anything without technical problems.
What about VIR, Joey?
I was gonna say heavy fog reminds me of early mornings there.
Yeah, this is a simulator after all. Oh, going for the shortcut.
He drafted all the way.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the straight line is fine. They're through there.
Yeah.
Shortest
it's the
distance.
way.
Yep.
It's all good. I do love this mist. Cool.
This white mist. Better than a brown mist, I
I
suppose.
didn't say that. It's
CMP usually has a good bit of mist in the mornings.
if you were up at that hour.
You know, actually, I slept through it this year, which was nice.
Did you sleep at CMP?
I slept for about 3.5 hours, yeah.
Did you? That's good
Yeah.
for you.
So the best part of that was, everybody was making a big deal about the SLK compressor leading the race from Class B. And they were leading the race by like 5 or 10 laps or something. And I was
It'll
like,
blow up.
I need to go to sleep. But the compressor's going to blow up while I'm asleep. And then the compressor blew up while I was asleep. So
Yeah, agreed.
Ooh, there's an 87. Okay, I was wrong. All right. Excellent.
One.
there's one.
Just
Oh.
one.
That's the Lemon's way of winning the class, by the way, as he
Right?
bypasses all of the climbing S's.
The VW TDI car was actually the first car I ever drove around VIR.
Nice. There's an
Where did
example of
those
how to not drive one around VIR.
I want to say they're in the Northeast somewhere.
They were at a racetrack that Lemons ended up at or something. It might have been New Jersey. Is it
They
NJ?
were in New Jersey for a long time, but I don't think they're there anymore.
No, I think they've all gone, but for a couple of years they were there.
First time caller. Turn your radio down.
Turn down your radio.
Looks like Santiago's getting a punishment livery tonight.
He's got something going on there with stripes. I don't know what the words are on it.
Oh, compost the rich. It was so foggy I couldn't tell.
So are his brake rotors yellow? in the
They're
front?
glowing. Yeah, they're glow.
They're glowing. Oh, down the straightaway too.
Oh yeah.
That's got to be good for it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just dragging the brake. Is he driving with the Buick?
It's
Yeah.
fine.
It's I like how the fronts are yellow and the backs are orange.
Yeah, right.
It's excellent.
It's a different kind of metal.
Well,
What kind of
different pad
metal? Yeah.
compound, guys. Go ahead.
Well, with the 87s, you are spending about half of the straight on the brake because it takes that long to haul them down. Like
True.
When we did this the other night, some couple guys running them. Like I think Dave had one, and he said he was braking before the 6 board because it just takes that long.
By the way, in a typical Lemons car, you're also braking before the 6 board, but you're only going 70 miles an hour.
And this is old VIR, so everything's narrow.
I like the helmet matches too. Nice job.
That's very well done.
Oh,
That's the
shortcut.
There we go.
Yes!
There we
Is
go.
that where I'm not sure that's where the track goes.
Good drift.
Right, Santiago is good at off-roading.
He is a rallycross driver after all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know he is.
Yep.
That's not where the track goes.
Or is
Yeah, I love that it's yellow in the front, orange in the back.
That's right. Oh, the rear quit glowing on this side. Is that a good sign?
No more e-brake left.
He was driving around with the parking brake on this whole time.
about 4.5 minutes till the race starts. It's a 2-hour endurance race tonight.
What was that thing hitting, like 150 something on the back straight?
167. Yeah, that was nice.
That's
Boogie in.
not also
I
the
mean, he didn't get it slowed down enough.
no.
Lady Auburn and I have had a Charger GT rental car.
Every other one, I just went off that corner. It's a thing.
Do you believe the Charger GT isn't GT just an appearance package or something? Like it has like the splitter and the spoiler, but the one I had a V6. It was pretty great because it looks all aggro, and of course had the yellow splitter guard on it because the rental car agency hadn't pulled that off. Yeah, no, it was all-wheel drive. I didn't even know that. See, I learned a thing today. It was also horrible, as all Dodge Chargers are.
We know who won the butt race that was happening in the West Coast.
I have the results. We can cover them after we take a look at Malord O'Clock.
Nice. Ooh, nice drift. There's a look at the princes racing from their looks like their living room tonight. Team Malort O'Clock.
I already is on.
Sure.
Well, I need it was hot.
So results. We were discussing results.
Yeah, well, let's run those down real quick. So, Hella Shitty Racing won overall. In
Hell
Hello,
yeah.
shitty. Awesome.
BMW E30 is their second consecutive win. They won it.
Boo.
The Ridge. Yeah. Class B was the Takata Research and Development Honda Accord.
Okay.
It's a good car. They've been around for several years. Good to see them get a class win. Class C was Victory Insight, which was Lemon's first Honda Insight. They threw away the hybrid bits, so it was just running the gas engine.
There it is.
Weighed about 1,400 pounds. Yes, fantastically themed as well as the unexceptional Honda Insight. I don't remember all the details of the caging. It's Lemon's first Dodge Caliber as well. Finished 29th, I think, which is kind of incredible. This was a Bonneville.
Beautiful.
59 Bonneville.
Ooh. Equipped
did
with
about
rust. I like it.
40 laps. Yeah.
40 laps. That's a
Depends
lot.
on those, though.
And it was probably awful all 49 laps.
That's
Yeah.
right. Was the
Not fun to
third
drive at all.
slowest car. But look at that. Just
That is
look
pretty.
at that.
That's impressive,
So good.
dude.
This
So
is the Opile.
Oh, look at that
swap-
picture.
that's
swap their
amazing.
Transmission. It's an Opel Kadett with a 1.1 liter.
Ooh.
That's Lemon's first Cybertruck.
Nice.
They won Org Choice, organizer's
Very
choice.
convincing.
Yes, and the STD truck with the herpes tires. That should be the next photo.
There they are. Yeah,
you
there
go.
they are. Nice.
That's so well done.
That is well done. Nice choice with the Hancocks there. That's what I run on the Nissan myself. Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Those are the photos we have. So the Insight 1 Class C heroic fix went to planned obsolescence in their Buick Skyhawk. They nuked a transmission and spent roughly 17 hours putting in a new one. I Got Screwed went to another fine mess, which is the King Jong Elantra, also known as Solo Racing, the Good Kind, that went to one dude driving a Volvo. Judge's Choice went to Modelo Time. And the IOE went to Le Citron, which is the big yellow Pontiac Le Mans on the West Coast that has been racing for years and years and years and finally had a good race. So those are your winners.
Nice.
And yeah, it was a pretty good race. Nice and hot in the butt, as it usually is out in the Central Valley. Kind of a miserable place. Somebody asking, was anyone racing a Kia Sophia? We have a Kia Sophia that races on the East Coast with a Ford Escort motor, I think. A surprisingly decent car, actually. Looks like the grid's setting up here.
Equipped with fancy little symbols showing us which cars they're in. Nice.
Hey, look at that.
That's a OEM right there.
So I'm confused about the classes, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I think there's an open wheel car in each class, and a production-ish car also. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. We don't really follow any of the racing action anyway, so
21 cars tonight. Very good. 2 entries from Wisconsin Crap Racing. Looks like both Hesser brothers are Iron Manning tonight. So, before we cover that, here's our race summary. That's a lot of laps. It's great.
excellent.
Yeah. And then,
-1 leading the race. So
here we go. We're at the Virginia International Raceway, 3.24 miles, 20 turns. That's a lot to remember as a driver. Track temp of 81 degrees, and the fog is appearing to lift a little bit.
about that. We're in beautiful Alton, by the way.
Beautiful, beautiful Alton.
As we discussed before the show, Ryan.
No food around Alton whatsoever.
So it's a normal racetrack then.
Yes, yes.
A road course anyway. Most road courses are out in the middle of nowhere.
What is it, Millie's Pizza? They're delicious though.
Nice.
They're not too far
Santiago.
away.
I do enjoy Santiago overlapping the pace truck there.
It's just getting inside them.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little kiss.
Again, that's usually extra,
Yeah, it's true.
possibly illegal.
Oh, this is Virginia. Oh, I'm sorry. That's West Virginia I was thinking of. My bad.
You know, it's not that far away.
True.
We're not at Summit Point then.
Adjourning states. Yes. Sure.
About 90 seconds away from North Carolina right there by the bridge.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
it doesn't
great.
take much to get to North Carolina. Right there.
On pace lap. Look at that. You can see all the underpinnings of the pace truck.
Surprised no one's done this yet.
I'm glad that he's exploring this avenue. Might be more entertaining in an open wheel car where you're lower.
I always try to match where the pace driver's sitting. You know, just kind of mirror that pace
Drive
vehicle.
the pace car. Yeah.
Correct.
Nice. That would be cool if you could have, I guess you just have to burn an entry in the race, but you could have someone drive the pace car. Like turn automatic yellows off. Just like, yep, everybody pull over and wait. This guy's getting in front. He's the pace car.
There's no way the guy who's like 7 would just barrel into everybody.
There we go.
You're putting trust in people. What? Do the right thing out there.
The pace car truck would probably be faster than several other cars out here, without a doubt. It's like when we, at some of the Lemons races, when we put a transponder on the safety vehicle that goes and pulls everybody in, and they come in like mid-pack.
Yeah, they never finished last. They've never
That's
finished.
incredible.
They never even finished bottom 10. Yeah.
Yikes. Yikes. Take that, Tom Cruise. Nice. Can't hit the pace car. I am the pace car.
I am the pace car now.
So what kind of kebabs are you making tonight, Joey? Pork?
Ooh, man. No, man. We got some fillets. We got some bell
Ooh.
pepper onion.
Ooh.
Yeah, the fillets were buy one, get one free at the store, so why not?
Yeah.
You
Excellent.
know? Just steam up some white rice with that. Nice little summer dinner.
That sounds good to me. AKA
Thanks,
Goon
Trump.
Tilt 777. Thank you for the follow. And the green flag is out. 2 hours from now,
you
you'll
know,
look
I
back
really
and be
thought
like,
the
why am
Skippy
I
was
still
gonna
here?
pull-
Sorry, go ahead.
I thought the Skippy was going to pull this big old stock car down the straightaway.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. That's great.
Oh, smooth move from the GIF.
I was about to say the exact same thing. Yeah, the Kebab Talk is where it's at. Thanks for the follow is based on the Kebab Talk, so thank you, Joey.
Oh, well, hey, yeah, you know, I'm happy to provide some input over here.
That's right.
You know, do a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, maybe a little bit of onion powder, garlic powder. Just grill those things nice and medium rare.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
Good. I'm glad you said medium rare because anything beyond that is wasting meat.
Sure.
Correct.
Thank you. Absolutely.
What are your opinions on Montreal steak seasoning? Is this a staple for you? It's a staple
No.
for me.
Is it really?
I wouldn't consider it a staple, but it's great. It's easy to find at the grocery store, and boom.
Oh, F's in the chat from Nick Jacuzzi there.
That's going to
As he
hurt.
hits the barrier, he's
Ouch.
dead.
Correct. That would be death.
Yeah, I'm for Montreal steak seasoning, but it's not like a must-have, like got to use it every time kind of thing. Like
I put it on potatoes. That's my thing.
oh, okay.
cut up potatoes, throw them in the oven, and a little olive oil and some Montreal. Makes pretty good potatoes.
Yeah, okay, that can work.
There's a race going on, kind of. That was a good punt right there.
That's a good spot for it.
Just,
I love that those barriers are right there. I don't really know why.
yeah, they're extremely poorly placed.
Well, they're there so you can't go onto the other sections of the track.
Because they have 12,000 configurations.
Yeah, but you'd think they would be, like, they look far enough away. You'd think, oh, who's gonna hit those? It's like the rock at New Hampshire up on the hill.
Wait, what rock?
Yeah, what rock? Oh, until someone hits it.
Oh, yeah. Shit, there's a rock there. Who knew? Yeah, I mean, you would think there would at least be a couple of tires there, but, you know, who can say?
Tires are not important. That was pretty epic though. F's in chat for who was that? Tyler DeCusi.
One of the koozies, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Tyler. Or they both eating it.
Might need a penalty livery. There's not a lot happening there.
What is that?
Although there is some kind of
Let's take a
squid
look.
thing on the side pod.
Yeah, I was gonna
there.
say it's like a hand or a squid or
Hand squid.
OJ's glove maybe.
It's OJ's glove.
If you have
That's
to
right.
look and ask this much, then you can do better.
I don't know.
Good helmet though. I like the polka dot.
Nice touch.
Man, those are some loose belts. I would
Yeah,
be
they
scared
are.
for
They
my
totally.
life
Yeah,
if I
yeah.
trapped
Those
in
are
like
pretty
that.
loose. Good point.
They're
just draped.
loose. That's
Just
right.
draped. Yeah.
In an open
Yeah.
wheel car, what could go wrong?
Nothing at all.
No
Anything.
armor strains, just standard and super loose belts. Yeah.
Hey,
It's like going to the drag strip and watching some dude make like 8-second rips with his belts loose like that. That's a thing. It's totally a thing.
Remember,
Also,
after
crack a Coors Light and
That's right. That's right.
Right.
Done. What are you talking about? Done. That's just pre-run.
this is probably 2008, No Problem Raceway. There was a Lemons race there, and I was on the Babe Rally that ended there, and we had the grudge match drag racing at No Problem Raceway. And one team with a slant six manual transmission Valiant did a valiant effort to see how fast they could get it to go by just unbolting as many things as they possibly could out of the car.
Right.
And the the track with safety workers did not care what gear you had on. So this one guy drove his Valiant with nothing attached but a driver's door, like the hood, other three doors, the trunk lid, all off the car. And while wearing flip-flops and a t-shirt and no helmet. So he's drag racing it down the track. So that's good southern safety at the drag strip.
I'm envisioning him trying to save, 15 ounces by not wearing pants, but maybe that's just
That
my
was
twisted
super close.
imagination.
that was like
What are you
super
talking about?
close.
Dave Carpenter had that 100% under control.
Wow.
There's 3 wide, including somebody using the pit lane to pass. That's always highly recommended.
Wow.
Mustangs are really durable. A little hit to the front, and they totally just keep running, or not.
To my neighbor Dave Bland. Skippy car.
Excellent.
Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go.
Dave's in fourth, actually. Oh,
I don't,
right in
honestly,
between them.
he shouldn't have lifted right there.
Nice and smooth, just like the peanut butter. No, this isn't the peanut butter car, but that was smooth.
Pretty good.
How many gears do those things have?
Skippy's? I think 5.
No. That street stock, super stock.
Oh,
what's
4.
that thing?
4. Street stock, yeah, they have 4.
Smooth like yacht rock. Hall & Oates coming at you here on Sunday evening.
We get a little adult education. No Hall & Oates fans? No? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a Hall fan, but not Oates.
Not a big fan of Fiero racers. Wasn't that Oates that raced Fieros and IMSA?
I'm surprised anybody tried. Good for them.
This requires photo.
All right, boys. Well,
Moment.
my tummy is turning. It's time to go ignite that barbecue.
Thanks to
Enjoy,
Joey
man.
Atterbury for stopping by. You're welcome anytime, sir.
Thank you guys, and hope the rest of the race is enjoyable. If not, go crack some drinks.
That's right.
Way
We'll make
ahead
it
of
fun either way. Yeah, there you go.
Those are not mutually exclusive things, really.
Twitch chat saying
All
have
right.
fun with the kebabs.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be delicious. Have fun, boys.
Thanks, Joey.
See ya.
Joey Atterbury from Roush, everybody. Thanks, Joey, for stopping by tonight. There's a picture of the John Oates Fiero. I like it a lot. Ooh, there's more. That is, dude, that is mean.
It's as good as a Fiero's ever looked for racing.
That
Yeah.
is, dude, yeah. That's incredible. Let's see here. Working on it.
Yeah, that wide body in the rear, that's pretty good.
I don't know how long or how successful he raced it. But yeah, John Oates attempted to race an IMSA in the 80s. And of course, there's the famous poster / ad copy or ad photo with both Hall and Oates. Toss that in.
Eric, what do you think is the most successful Fiero in Lemons? I mean, it's a sad group.
It's totally true. Yeah, it's got
nice.
the Salty Thunder cars out of Salt Lake City. Jeff Hanka runs 2 of them, and yeah, they're regularly top 10 cars in Colorado at those races, which is pretty
Yeah.
impressive. Yeah,
Is that just because he knows what he's doing with them? I mean,
yeah, he's
okay.
he has polished that turd to a fine hone. He has no illusions about the car. He has no. He put in all of the work that it takes to make an 88, which is, you know, the good one, into the best one, which, you know, it took him 3 or 4 years to do that.
Everyone needs something to do, apparently.
The Jacuzzis, by the way, do race a Fiero as well. That's probably one of the best 2 or 3 of them.
It's the Koozie one on the east. It's definitely fast, but then it's just
It's a Fiero. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ditto with the Rusty Tier one as well. Yeah. Here's our Fiero fix.
Excellent.
Pontiac's wheel game in the 80s was so good, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
That looks awesome, actually.
That does. Wider is better.
I don't know what engine they were running then. It must have been a built V6, but
I mean, you could put basically anything GM made in a front drive car will fit in the back of those things. So
that's true.
who knows?
Yep. The 3/8's a popular swap in Lemons. It never goes well.
That's encouraging. It's very popular and it never goes well.
The one that I think has worked best is like a 3.4 out of a late 90s Grand Am. Because,
Nice.
you know, when you think performance engines, Pontiac Grand Am is totally it.
Grand Am
Driving
GTs were
exciting.
pretty sweet. Was it like a 3.5 V6 or something?
That's the 3.4. That's the one that people put in with
Nice.
varying degrees of success. Oh, look at that. Levine's all over the track there. Good job not dying there, Nate. There's a lot of really interesting lines going up the S's there.
I always struggled to remember where I'm at this track.
It's a
20
big
turns is a lot. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is over.
Exactly. There's a lot going on.
The
Ooh,
only
nice
section I
powering through the
remember
corner
is,
there.
The climbing S's go up to the 2 right-handers at Oak Tree. That's all I can remember.
Yeah, I just can't break down the sections. You got the long straight with the kind of left, right. Then you come by the barn.
It's like a big downhill right.
Yep, downhill right and left, and then the left kind of tightens up as you crest the hill to then go back to the right. I feel like this is a spot that would get people a lot here, especially you are at the crest of a hill there too, so car gets light.
The runoff also runs way downhill there, so if you go off, you're off a very long way.
Yes, I've explored the full extent of the runoff there and can testify as to how far it goes. And also that the Legacy Pro Mazdas on slicks, not a lot of traction on the grass.
Can believe that. Husty73 in the comments talking about the Ford 3.8 liter V6, which is the Mustang engine, the Essex. Somebody needs to put one of those into a Fiero. I'd love to see that engine in anything.
I mean, they're terrible. They're
horrible. Yeah,
really bad.
Great line there.
Yeah, that was good. The V6 Mustangs do okay in lemons though, and that's the Essex. So I don't know. Is possible that it could not suck? Maybe.
Low chances, but sure, anything's possible.
Yeah. The
3.8 was really that was like a Vulcan basically derivative, wasn't it?
I don't remember, but I'll just say yes because that makes sense.
Sure. It was completely uninspired, is what it was.
Yeah.
It's like,
smooth, Nate.
It's an engine. It moves. It makes some power. Yep, that's what you get. That's the optional engine in your 86 Taurus.
Yeah. Yeah, the Taurus wagon came with the 3.8. I do know that.
I mean, wasn't that the official car of everyone's mom in the late 80s?
Yep, like pretty much. Or in my case, 1997. But yeah, it's the same difference. There's a decade cultural lag in the middle of the country. I don't know if you're aware of this.
It's true.
Sorry, I apologize. In my town, it was the Mercury Sable version because we were fancy.
You were upscale. That's right.
I had a Tempo. It was very nice.
And I had a Topaz, so I guess I was a little more East Coast than you were.
I was Southern Illinois. You were Northern Illinois.
Yeah, that is totally a thing. Also, if we're talking hyper regional rivalries.
Absolutely.
Yeah, wasn't this a discussion on last Thursday's Thursday Therapy about you don't want to be a Mercury?
Yeah, nobody wants to know a Mercury person, generally speaking. Yeah, my ex's family were a Mercury family, which should have been like runaway red flag, but
right. Yeah. I dated a girl one time. Her dad was obsessed with everything Mopar, but that's pretty common. So
yeah, that's
way more common than a Mercury, man. Anyway.
Yeah, Mercury exists in this weird plane. It's like,
oh no, Randy Bish is stuck at Buffalo Wild Wings. Sorry.
Oh no.
Oh no.
F's in chat for Randy Bish, everybody. F's in chat.
I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Come on.
No.
Randy, we need to know how many people are shouting at a football game they have nothing invested in currently.
I want to know why Randy is at a Buffalo Wild Wings.
And he's stuck there. Sorry for interrupting.
All right, I'm going to assume. Let's go with the scenario here. Let's say Randy was driving somewhere today, and I've seen the state of Randy's typical vehicle, so I'm just going to assume he broke down on a highway somewhere and pulled into a Buffalo Wild Wings, is stuck there waiting for a part or something, and it just happened to be a place he could eat food, kind of, and then he's stuck there. He's literally stuck there without an operational car.
We have a Mercury man in the chat, Ben Vaughn, asking what's wrong with Mercury.
What's wrong with Mercury? All right, where should we start? Nothing is wrong with Mercury until about 1974. Well, I guess maybe till the 80s. It was the whole thing with the American car industry was each brand had its own, they had some freedom to do things, especially GM had Buick and Pontiac, and they all operated independently. Mercury was the same way. A little bit. It was a little more reined in, but by the time you got to the 80s and the Mercury Topaz was being sold as an upmarket version of the Ford Tempo. Yeah. Randy Bish in the comments responding to my request about how literally nobody's invested in any of these teams. The yelling, however, shall haunt my dreams. Amen. Amen. That's
Excellent.
been my experience at every Buffalo Wild Wings I've been dragged to.
Randy, have you ever had
people that listen?
Sorry, go ahead, Chris. I was going to ask if you ever had a
Same
gobblerito.
kind of people that listen to yelling about sports on the radio.
That's right. Mike and Yonkers, you're on the air. What do you think about Joe Girardi leaving the Yankees?
Yep, pretty much.
Yep.
And then you yell and say how you could do it better. Repeat.
That guy is so full of shit. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't say that on the radio, can I? Yeah, etc. Oh my God.
While the radio's on in the background.
That's right.
Joe Stricker on Facebook pointing out that no real-world racing would ever allow closed and open-wheel cars on the track at the same time, and that's why we do it here, Joe. Yeah.
Mostly true. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Some of the SCCA run groups run like the sports racers with open wheel, but that's not quite like running a Jetta with a Skippy
Right.
car.
Pretty even match, though, honestly. A well-driven Jetta could beat a Skippy.
car.
Yeah, the 87s that would, split a Skippy car in half if they hit it. Mercury was definitely crap by the 80s. And probably the late 70s by the time they were charging a 20% premium on a Fox body Zephyr.
Slow drive. Oh, Zephyr. Nice.
Was that? No. What was the Mercury version of the Fairmont? Was that
The Zephyr was sweet, though. The Zephyr was like the LTD, right? Yeah.
Yeah. There was a Fairmont version of the Fox body sedan.
Oh, God. We got to see. We got to find this.
Now there's a Zephyr that races in Lemons.
To Wikipedia.
Yeah.
To Wikipedia, shall we go?
Well,
Zephyrs
the
and
one that's
lemons.
raced in
Nice.
Lemons has almost won races outright, but it's because it's a Fairmont. It's all Fox body stuff.
Nicholas A. on YouTube saying that he used to run Spec Racer Ford with open wheel cars quite often. I bet that was a lot of fun.
According to Wikipedia, it was a Mercury Zephyr.
Here we go. Get a good picture of the Super Troops Zephyr out west. Here.
Ryan Peel having difficulties. Sorry to hear that, Ryan.
And man, they had some, seeing the Mercury Zephyr Z7 Coupe, like they were really trying to do something poorly in the 1970s.
Oh, my.
They were trying.
That's pretty sweet.
Was that like the was the Z7 like the Fairmont Futura with the little weird window sticking out in the C pillar? Was that
Exactly.
yeah. The Fox body Capri is legit. Was maybe the last legit thing that Mercury built. Although the Capri XR2, also a great car. Underrated.
The number of things they put the Capri name on and how different they are is a testament to Mercury saying, well, we got to sell something. What do we have around?
That's right.
What can we do? We need a name. What are we not using right now? Capri. Okay, good. Yes, that. Sell it.
Anderson, you're a genius. Yeah, the Capri was an Australian market Ford Laser that they made it maybe was sold as a convertible. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was, but they also sold like a coupe version in Australia. So
And then it was a Mazda.
it was a Mazda underneath. Yeah, there's these Super Troops Zephyr right there. 302 5-speed, and there's the Z7. Look how sporty that is. Isn't that scream sport coupe?
I love the rear window.
Yeah, the little rear window that they had on those in the Fairmonts is actually kind of cool.
It's almost like the rear window on the Fiero. Nice.
There you go. So the Fairmonts are all being picked up by drag racers now because they can take a big engine under the hood, and people have bought all of the Malibus, the late 70s Malibus. So the Fairmont is just the next version of that.
Have we ever had a Mercury Lynx run in Lemons?
No, we haven't. That's a car I'd love to see.
Yeah.
It's the 80s Escort, but upmarket. The fact that Mercury tried to sell an Econo box while maintaining that they were the upmarket version of Ford kind of tells you all you need to know about Mercury.
Well, it had, the fake wood trim. That made it upmarket. And some chrome around the window.
Oh my God. I can't imagine paying for those things on a Ford Escort. Although they did have the Lynx RS, which was the Escort GT at the time.
I wonder if any of those even exist at all. Like,
there's no way. There's not a chance.
It's like that in the Renault or the AMC Medallion wagon. Like,
yeah.
Nope, all gone. That's it.
100% gone. Yeah, the early Escort GTs, there was a couple that had like a high output version of their engine that made like 90 horsepower, but then they made a turbo version that made 120 horsepower in 1984 out of a 1.6 liter. So that thing was just gonna absolutely blow up within 30,000 miles, maybe. Whatever the warranty period was on that, it would be 2 miles after that the engine would nuke itself.
Like, I don't think I've ever seen a Mercury Lynx XR3 in the steel, even back in the 80s.
Yeah. There's a Capri, by the way. Capri XR2.
It's a beautiful thing.
Stunt Grander pointing out a popular swap, by the way, is the Festiva with the Escort engines in them, and also whatever the Mazda version of that was a 1.6 with a turbo. People put those in Festivas also.
Yeah, it's basically a Miata engine turned sideways.
Yep.
And the Capri is actually the choice engine donor for the Festiva crowd.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, so that's a 1.6 turbo that makes 130-ish horsepower. You can crank the boost up on them, though. I did see one. I was working at a Roadkill Drags event when that was a thing. And this group of Festiva enthusiasts showed up. And there was one that had some kind of 55 millimeter Chinese turbo on it. And it ran low 13s, which would be utterly terrifying.
With the tiny little wheelbase.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that the Mustangs aren't faster than the Skippy cars down the straight. I thought the big horsepower and the awful aero of the open wheel cars would make it worse.
I'm guessing
you guys are using an alternative controller of some sort.
I was going to say, I'm guessing that the controller may have something to do with what's going on here. It's like an Xbox controller or something.
He usually
works.
has a PlayStation or Xbox. Yeah.
He's keeping it on the pavement. Nice. Ooh, even attacking the curbs too. Good job. Got some real smooth hands.
Very fast.
I have to get his controller settings. This is pretty legit. Nice.
Really, he's doing fine.
Yeah. I like the slight correction that turns into full lock.
Yeah.
That's a nice lap.
Let's give a dab of Oppo here.
No. Wrapping out fourth gear. Nice. Ooh. Coming in hot.
It's the head movements that really sell it, by the way.
Yes. Let's get a better look at those.
You got to watch where the hands go, but also that. Can we get some trap beat set to this? I feel like we need that.
It's some house music in the
House
background.
music, yeah.
Just move my hands around a lot. I don't know what to do with my hands. There we go.
Got one
There's a
move
nice
and it's
spot.
the head move. Yep.
It looks like one of those dudes from Spaceballs now, but with a red helmet instead of black.
You got a chip in the windshield. Look at that.
How about that?
Very lens realistic.
So where's the the huge
tear
crack in the
off.
windshield? Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time we replace the windshield in our Lemon's cars, it gets cracked in the very first race. And then it doesn't get hit for like a year or two.
There's
There's
another Hester with a controller and a Mustang.
Well, who's winning amongst them?
This one.
I love the understeer for days there.
But they're like 10 seconds apart.
Yeah.
There's no way they're not gonna epically dump one another at some point during the race.
Let's check in on our team there. Malorda Clock and see how they're doing. There's the Malorda Clock.
Fantastic behind a Jetta in a car
Yeah.
that low.
I like that they're running in VR. That's incredible. Nice. Good times.
Look at that.
VR goggles are always better with eyes on them.
Yes.
Sean pointed that or proved that point pretty early on in this
The
process.
meat wad. Didn't he have
Angry
meat wad
Birds-
on there at one point?
Yeah.
That's nice. Randy Bish, have you ever had a gobblerito? That's what I meant to ask him earlier.
Yes. Yes. I hope that he is casting this to one of the TVs in Buffalo Wild Wings. That would make my year.
Yes, it would.
Hey, can I just cast something to your TV real quick? Hey guys, I'm going to interrupt your yelling about the New York Jets right now for something that you equally don't give a crap about.
Right.
$12.50 for a gobblerito, by the way, apparently.
It's a solid deal.
I mean, that is even more evidence that after you eat a gobblerito, you have committed food crimes. Not you feel like that.
I'll have to ask my girlfriend if she knows of the gobblerito. She grew up in the Pittsburgh area.
See, now, like, I used to have to go to Pittsburgh occasionally for work, and now I don't have to anymore because of the COVID, but I kind of wish I could, so I could get a gobblerito.
You think they'll do Uber Eats across the state?
I mean, for a price, anything, sure.
That's right. Definite food crimes territory then.
I want you to drive 5 hours to me to bring me a gobblerito.
Lady,
And then 5
one of the
hours
few people that can post links in chat, deciding she's going to post the link to the whole menu with in color with pictures. So yeah, now I'm hungry. Yeah. Let's get a look at that. There's no pictures of the gobblerito, although this is a nice looking menu.
I mean, it's seasonal. menu.
Burritos
Come on,
de
you gotta
pollo.
have-
That's right.
That's right. Burrito, Google image search. God help my eyes.
Wobbly cranberry sauce on the side. Ooh.
Well, it's enormous. There is that. grab a photo here for you. Does look like they're stuffing.
Nice. Ooh, salad.
Might have a better one here. Yeah, there we go. That's like the food porn pic coming up second here.
Nice.
Nope, that's not.
So nice you posted it twice.
That's right.
Ooh, salad.
Yeah, the last one, that's good. You can see the dripping in gravy there. That's really what makes it.
Again, usually you have to pay extra for that.
That's what. It's the
True.
champagne room. Except, what do you call the champagne room in a place that has gravy? I don't know.
Gob.
Probably a crime against humanity.
Yeah.
I don't want to know the answer to that question.
You don't at all. There we go. There's the gobblerito. I don't know why the corn's so unsettling to me, but there it is.
I'm down with the corn for texture.
I'll probably eat it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Driver changes happening. Leslie
just
Knope
check it.
2020 theme there.
Nice. Oh, yep. Here we go. Alert o'clock. She's getting ready to go to work.
Tanaka belts too.
Nice.
Can't
She's
go
ready to
real
go.
race car.
All right, we'll check back in.
See somebody reversing on pit lane. That's always good to see.
Absolutely.
Chat's going absolutely crazy over the Mad Max menu. Hey, look, people are leading the race. How about that? It's
Santiago.
an 87 car and a street stock out front.
Gobblerito P3.
As it should be.
Definitely.
Fueled by gobbleritos.
Fueled by gobbleritos and crying. Man, 160 before he's braking.
It takes a while to break it down, though.
Yeah.
Long while. New slogan for the Gobblerito: you'll eat until you effing hate yourself.
If Lemons ever branches out to open a restaurant, that's definitely going to be on the marquee. Eat until you hate yourself more.
Nice.
It's a good place to pass right
they
here.
forgot to click fast repair, so they suck. So it's Malort shot time. All right,
All right.
there it is.
There it is.
Shooting the Malort.
That
Nice.
horrible
Nice.
stuff.
Talk about good choices, drinking Malort. Yeah.
Yeah.
Voluntarily.
Oh, there it is. Cheers, guys.
Are they in Chicago-ish? That's where Malort is based.
Excellent. Woo!
She doesn't even look like she's about to throw up. She's a pro.
Not yet.
Look at that.
Yes, she is. Nice.
Although the Malort, there's a bit of a delay on it.
There's a delay on the Malort.
If you've never had it, right about now, you feel like your mouth is turning inside out.
Ooh.
And then there's a stomach pain that kind of goes along with it.
Thanks to the Princess for sending us their feed tonight.
It's
Like they're having a good time. That's great.
Cheers to the Malort, indeed.
Indeed. Cheers.
Maryland. All right.
Mike's Black Hard Cherry Lemonade.
I'm glad that
Interesting.
Malort is spreading out from Chicago, so that Malort is like the Mai Tai of Chicago. Yeah, kind of.
Wow, that's so deep.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but yeah. We're in cybersecurity, so we're used to Malort.
Nice.
Yeah, Malort is the worst liqueur of all time. It's I don't know if it's intentionally bad, but there's definitely was no effort put into creating it.
I think even just calling it liqueur ends an era of classiness and sophistication that just does not fit with that Malort.
Yeah. The Chicago welcome at a couple of the bars I used to go to was a shot of Malort, an old style, and it was like $4. So
That's about right.
yeah. And you
Was
need
it at least a
something to chase-
draft old style?
No, God, no.
Oh,
It
man.
was a can. Yeah.
Ooh.
Like all beers of that nature, as long as it's cold and you don't let it get even lukewarm, it tastes not drinkable, but it'll go down a little bit. Again, usually you gotta pay extra for that. Jeopardy. Man, I'm so old. I remember that being on the air 20 years ago.
That was some of the best stuff, though, that they've ever done, is the fake Jeopardy ones.
That was a really good era of SNL with the cast was so good with Will Ferrell and Daryl Hammond, Anna Gasteyer, Molly Shannon. Those were good years. Good years. What's the best description, Malort? It tastes like if you ate wood. Like cheap wood. Like pine.
I was gonna ask if it was like a worse absinthe.
But with turpentine.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, turpentine, yeah. There's some kind of like acrid
Uh-oh.
flavor with it as well.
Someone died. Let's see if we can find out who that was. Oh, Al Jones. F some
Oh,
chat
man.
for Al Jones.
That's right.
Oh,
Too much gobblerito. Ooh,
some major nerfage going on right here.
Nate Shelveen.
Gobblerito is... Oh.
Oh. F's in chat with gravy on it.
Who knew that the Skip Barber car could pit at Jeddah?
That is kind of impressive, yeah. It's probably not easy to see, by the way, a 2-foot tall car. That was a good F.
That was a good F. Got the sleeper on that one. Does Malort double as an industrial solvent?
Probably, yeah. I would guess somebody's attempted that on YouTube. Give that one a search after we're done here.
Saying it tastes like grave dirt and ashtrays. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Loose belts came in handy. That's also a good metaphor there, Lady Auburn. Malort is to alcohol as Pepto-Bismol is to sauces.
I mean, gets the job done, but it's sad the whole time.
It makes your
Sorry.
mouth taste like not the way that it was, and then you feel awful afterwards. So yeah, checks out.
Some legit impressive driving here from Carl, leading class. I like how you can see the leopard print in the mirrors too.
That Where's Malort in relation to Mickey's? It's several orders of magnitude worse than Mickey's.
Wow.
Probably in the ballpark of like a Steel Reserve. Like Wassa Hilden in the comments.
Like yerba mate and burnt clutch.
Yerba mate and burnt clutch. It's very Portland of him. Never had a Steel Reserve. Oh boy.
Ooh.
You're missing out.
Ooh.
Usually you can get that one of the
Malted
cheaper
Thunder.
40 games you can get.
Yeah.
We always like to play the game of which is the cheapest 40 available. How cheap can you get
OE,
one?
baby.
And oftentimes Steel Reserve is the cheapest one that we can see. So
Also
like,
the highest, usually the higher of the alcohol content too.
It's 8%, yeah.
Ooh.
Got a
Thunder.
couple good Steel Reserve stories actually.
Nice.
When I was a young lad and living with an ex-girlfriend of mine, she had just turned 21 and I was making steak in our apartment, which was right around the corner from the liquor store. And I was like, what goes great with steak is beer. So, and you're 21 now. She was all excited to go buy beer. So I was like, go get us a couple of like big, like cans of beer, whatever, Modelo, whatever they have. And she came back with 2 cans of Steel Reserve to go with our steak. And then we drank Steel Reserve. And I don't
That was
remember
his
anything
class.
about the steak at all. Yeah. Good times. And
why she's an ex now?
yeah. And then another good story about that is around Chicago, there's a large Eastern European population. And so the liquor stores carry all kinds of Polish beer and beyond. And so I saw the sign for Lithuanian beer once. It was, the label is totally indecipherable because it's all in Cyrillic. And I was like, oh, beer from Lithuania. This is like beers of the world. Let's give this a whirl. And it was basically malt liquor that was like 9.5%. And it just tasted like fire, basically, which is not usually a thing of beer taste.
Excellent.
Yeah. Lithuanians do know how to party, though. I do know that about them.
Well, fire beer, yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Let's party.
So that's just, that's what you drink. You come home from work, you drink a couple of fire beers, and you hang out. And all of you are named Gidris for some reason. Steak and Steel Reserve. Yeah, it's a good pairing. I'm sure that being that I was like 22, that I got a really high quality steak too. So it was probably a good pairing, actually.
Hey, a London broil, man, look at the size of that thing and how cheap it is. It's got to be good, right?
That's right. It said liver, but I'm pretty sure they meant steak.
I mean, it's from a cow. It's steak, right?
Randy Bish providing an update that he's trying to pick up a table of sorority girls by talking about his Buick Roadmaster. That always works out well, by the way. On point. On point.
Good save. Good save. Yeah, how is the race? Like Santiago's in the lead by a good minute over a second place car. Yeah, he's almost to the point we might need a black flag him.
This is by far the best battle on the racetrack here, folks, for P6 between Nate and Alex Tacuzzi. Ooh, lock up.
It was a good battle.
Oh, yep, you hate to see it. Also have a battle here between Kevin Hesser and David Beland, who is Eric's neighbor. So what did you guys do this weekend, Chris and Chrissy?
We've been working on our ongoing Next Lemons car project. It's a 300ZX. And
Nice.
after a year of struggling with the stock lump of a V6 the thing came with and how terrible it is, we decided to put something else in. That was like 6 months ago, and it was at Jeff's house, and Jeff got as far as taking the V6 lump out, and that's about it. Then he had general
Ooh.
Wakeman problems that he usually has. So this weekend we're actually trying to try to get the new engine into the car. It's an engine that does not belong in the car, does not fit in the car in any way, and every single thing we do has to be custom and fabricated. So today I spent most of the day cutting up and re-welding an oil pan to try to get it to fit.
Nice.
So that was a shame. Not what I planned to do all day, but oh well.
Yeah, oil pans will be oil pans like that.
I'm now just trying to make sure it doesn't leak. After I chopped a big piece out of it and moved it back and get it there to fit. But
Yep.
the engine bay and the Z32 300ZX, if they just made it a little bit bigger, it would have been really nice. But they didn't. And so we're going to have
It's like a shoehorn situation.
Yeah, we're going to have a substantial power dome in the hood. More like a kind of hood you see on third-gen Camaros a lot. And even though they don't
Nice.
need it, but they put it on there.
You
Yeah,
actually
it's gonna
need
be
it.
on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the air intake is basically going to be between the headlights in the front. So the whole thing's a hot mess. It doesn't fit at all, but oh well. We bought the engine we're putting in for $150. Actually,
That's
about
a steal.
for $300.
Wow.
So, a bargain at twice the price, but actually getting an engine that doesn't belong there to fit. Is,
Nice.
That's what's taking all the time.
2 running engines or like an engine and a parts engine?
No, 2 running engines from a junkyard.
Nice.
For $300. They both have about 100,000 miles on them. Both look okay, actually.
Nice.
They're just, they don't fit. No one wants them, so they're cheap. So
That's great.
Perfect for lemons.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that was most of the weekend. We do just trying to get moving on that project and finding things that should have worked. Like we thought the oil pan we ordered was going to fit. It was the smallest sump that we could find, and it didn't fit. So, and again, ended up cutting open. But this is after trying to put it on and put it in the engine bay and test fit, and said, nope, that's not going to work. And that's kind of set the tone for the weekend.
Yep. You hate to see that.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
F's in chat for Chris's day welding an oil pan that may leak. Hopefully
yeah,
won't.
actually, the Epson chat should be for the Wakeman Valdez that was our garage and driveway after the Wakemans somehow, the engine had no oil in it, and yet they turned it over.
It was
and
everywhere.
just went everywhere, and then but repeat. We thought, well, it must all be out now, and then nope, it's everywhere again, and then yet a third time. Yeah, it was amazing.
Bib dude asking if the oil pan was baffled. If that's a pun, that's great.
Yep. I was baffled afterwards. The oil pan is baffled. I usually baffle them ourselves, like the one in the Honda. I made a baffle by putting some Play-Doh in the oil pan, putting it up to the motor to see what the clearances were.
Oh, yeah.
Top tip.
Like
get the
plastic
purple
age.
Play-Doh.
Nice. Yeah.
So the purple Play-Doh doesn't look as dirty as if you get the yellow Play-Doh. So do that.
That's true. Yeah, silly
And then
putty
we
always
pull
looks
the
really
Play-Doh
dirty.
out, pull the Play-Doh out, put it on some cardboard, do some CAD design work with the cardboard, get that to fit, then make it out of steel, and then buy some, or in my case, I just found them in a drawer downstairs, some cheap door hinges for something.
Nice.
I don't even know why I had them, and weld those on, and hey, you've got a baffle with trapdoors now.
Very nice. Door hinges. That's genius. And also less than $1 at Walmart, or like $1 at Walmart. Yeah. Or in your case, from the drawer.
I mean, everyone's grandfather has some random hinges in a jar or something. You can use those. Whatever.
Jar. Yeah, the jar's full of screws and rusty nails, and also door hinges.
Yeah.
That's a thing. That's totally a thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. with this now, you finally found something to do with those door hinges. They've been sitting there forever. As long as they're a ferrous metal, you can weld them on, and now you've got a fancy race car oil pan. In the case of our Honda, it actually works, because the K-Series Honda problem it has is in right turns, left turns, the oil gets into the timing chain cover and it just climbs up the chain as the chain's going up, and it all just sticks there. So you've got to find a way to keep it from going up the timing chain cover, but able to get back in. So it worked in our case.
Yeah, nice.
Good Lemons engineering.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's using your lemon.
Sorry to actually talk about race car stuff here. I know that's not really usually what we do around
Oh,
these
well,
parts
hey,
on
you
Sunday
know.
nights, but hey, why not?
Adequate race cars.
It's the Buick Skyhawk that was at Button Willow. Had run the Buick 231 in it for years. It's like a 79, so it's the Monza bodied one. And decided he wanted to stay Buick. Wanted a V8, so he got a 215. And then,
Hold on. Stay Buick. Yeah.
Stay Buick. Yeah, stay Buick, Pony Boy. And then eventually, blew that up and decided that he was going to source Rover motors from Range Rovers. Ended up with like a Range Rover 4.5, which is a horrible thing to do. And then finally gave up on that. Showed up this past race this weekend with a Chevy 302, which is a 327 with a 283 crank or something. I don't know. But that was going to solve all of his problems, and instead it just killed his T5 transmission. So there's good Lemons engineering, and then there's overthinking the problem.
Yeah. Overthinking the problem can then lead to good Lemons engineering after the fact.
Yeah. I mean, the Lemons way to do that would have been to get like a crashed 98 Grand Prix GTP and just put the supercharged V6 in it, because then you're staying Buick. It's the same motor, just evolved. But yeah, nope, had to go V8, because you gotta have a V8 to go racing, right?
I mean, I can't really say anything because that's what I'm putting in the Nissan right now, but it's mostly because it was $150 and they're everywhere.
Right. Well, cheaters. You're cheating.
Yeah, I know.
Lady saying stay Buick, San Diego.
That's right.
Love it.
Love to see more old Buicks and Lemons. Totally underappreciated in their awfulness. Like the Buick J body. We haven't had one of those Sky Hawks. I think they were.
It's like a 92 with a pointy nose.
That's the N body, but yeah, those are the ugliest car built in the last 30 years.
We need those.
Yeah.
That would be good.
They're so forgettable that people, just don't think about them in like the ugly car lists. It's always like Aztec and whatever. But yeah, the 92 Buick Skylark was one of the most horrendous looking things. There's a really good press photo of one. Let's see if I can.
I need more Cutlass Supremes. I like the ones with just the back seats had another set of buckets, because that's how sporty they were.
That's right. I found the magical Buick Skylark photo. The overhead view does more justice to the beak.
Oh, and it's perfect in 1992 teal. Let me show that shortly.
Yeah, they made like some performance trim of it, but I don't think any of it was.
That was the GS.
Yeah, it was actually. Yeah, and there was nothing. I think it had a V6 in it, maybe, and an automatic.
Well, it's a 3.1. That's the high output one, and they sound so good.
The GM sound of power.
Yeah, actually today we heard Jeff and I were in the driveway blowing up this truck, and we heard a Nissan VQ go by, and something was wrong with the muffler, and it sounded had that GM V6 sound. It was terrible. And Jeff's like, "What do you mean the VQ sounds terrible? That one sounds great." And it starts cracking up because it just had that drone.
I like that they just gave up on the hood and left the overhang on the front. That's nice.
The face of that, every car has a face. The face says, "Please kill me." Like
Yes, it does. But those wheels though.
The wheel game, like I said, GM had good wheel game in the 80s and 90s. The color match stuff, Pontiac was A+.
Yeah,
Pointy
this is
Skylark.
basically an old Achieva, right? Which is another spectacular.
The Chiva, Grand Am. I don't know what the Chevy version of it actually was, or if there was one. But most of them were quad 4s, I think. And then there was
F's in chat for Buick.
F's. They're still alive, but not really.
We can give some extra chat for Oldsmobile. We don't have Chivas.
That's right.
Oh man.
Or a Alero. That's another car we need to see. No one's ever brought an Alero.
Now we've had.
Those are the head gasket eaters, right?
The Alero and the Grand Am of like circa 2000 had the worst crash test rating of any car from like the 90s and the 2000s, I think, sold in the United States. There's a famous video of them crash testing at Grand Am. It was like the offset frontal impact, and the dummy driver smashes his head on the B pillar, the door, and the steering wheel because
Like a pinball machine.
it's like a pinball machine.
Ding, 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 ding.
And like, the analysis is super dry, but the it meets out to, this dude hella dead. So there's a good video of that. It's worth looking up on YouTube at some point. It's like a 30-second video.
You don't want to watch the competent crash test videos. Like, don't watch the Volvo or Mercedes ones where, that was well designed and engineered. That's great. No, find the terrible things.
Find the one where GM built a car that they obviously cut every corner they could and just used existing materials for.
Find the Cavalier coupe getting hit in the door, or the Plymouth Sundance doing anything.
Ugh. Yeah, I want to see a Plymouth Sundance convertible rollover test. That's what I want to see.
This ZZF goes out to Saturn.
Oh man, I miss my Saturn. I had a Saturn wagon that was the business.
They almost had it. They almost had it. They really did.
Yeah, agree with that. They had it more than any other GM anything at that time.
Yeah, like an SW2 with the 5-speed in the early 90s, that was a good car.
Yeah. Agreed.
And then they had to go and GM it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Always did.
Repatching Opals as Saturns. That was the beginning of the end. The L series.
All right, if I say anything bad about the Ion, we're going to get Donnie in here, and he's going to tell us about how wonderful it is.
He was talking to me about his Ion Redline, and I didn't realize he had bought that car new.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah. I can't remember his rationale for it. It was basically,
Does it really matter? Like,
basically Chevy isn't selling a Camaro right now, so. And then I did not. His option was like that or a GTO, and he picked an Ion Redline for some reason.
there's plenty of other good options in 2006 for a sporty coupe.
Yeah, not from GM, but yeah.
No.
So I was telling my wife about the Chiata.
Chiata's great. Yeah, I'm into it. It's not every race where my face is on two cars.
That's very true.
Have some chat from my White Sox this week also. That was a sad week of baseball.
Ouch. Cardinals are still all over the place, like, because my phone still goes off with like the highlights and stuff. It's like 5-0 winning and then losing 9-0. It's like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Like the Eagles today had a pathetic tie with the Bengals.
Ouch.
Both teams saying, how terrible can we be? And both failing miserably to be less mediocre than the other. Ugh.
Man, I'm sorry the Eagles went full Cleveland.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. that's it.
Cleveland's always a worst case scenario. It has its charm as a place, but man, just
And they know it. Like I used to have people used to work for me that were in Cleveland. There was 5 of them. I went out there and I said, yeah, are you guys all from here? Did you move here? And they said, no, nobody moves to Cleveland. Come on.
right. Yeah. Totally true. Yeah. If you ever get a chance, I don't know if you guys listen to The Dollop, which is an awesome podcast, but they have several really good Cleveland episodes, including 10 Cent Beer Night, which is maybe the greatest baseball story of all time. And then Balloon Fest in the 80s, where they decided they were going to set a world record for launching balloons in Cleveland. So they launched 2 million balloons into a rainstorm.
That's great.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like they always have the right idea to do something and then doesn't quite come out the right way.
I think they were still combing the desert on the left. That's been,
Yeah. Just keep it coming.
yeah.
Strip barber car is clean. I don't think they've been in any incidents. Now that I've jinxed them.
Yeah. Commentator's curse.
That's right.
Coming up shortly.
Oh, I thought he went off. I was like, damn. I didn't take long at all.
It was fast, yeah. Right, under an hour now till the Crash Fest. Best part of this.
Yes.
I feel like the top of the S's might be the best place for that. Right at the top of that. You get a nice run up the grass. Don't know if anybody has the patience to make it that far around the track.
Yeah. Turn 1 is pretty good because you get such a great head of speed down past the barns there. When we did this last Monday, we were in, I was in the Mazda, Pro Mazda, doing 140 something, and the 87s were doing more than that. And you really, we had some cars clear the fence. We had some just vaporize, as they do occasionally. It was a good shot.
I think, there's been so many great stupid moments like that, but the one where we found the ceiling at Laguna Seca and one of the Hesser brothers bounced off of it. That's top tier, breaking the physics model right there.
Absolutely. Or the cars that stick to the fence.
That was also
That's always good.
at Barber. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cleveland, we're not Detroit.
It's like Alabama saying, there's always Mississippi. It's no worse. Don't worry.
Yeah. I do love Rust Belt cities. I don't know what it is about them. There's just this whole stoicism of, yeah, we live here. You want to fight about it? Like, it kind of goes with living in a place like Cleveland or Akron. Youngstown, Ohio, is apparently especially eager to fight about living in Youngstown, Ohio.
I guess you think, I don't know, you just don't want to do any better? You just incorporate it into your personality?
Well,
Is what it is.
I kind of understand wanting to live in a place that has some amount of history and taking care of it. Even a place like
Have some chat for whoever was behind Dicuzzi there.
I think it was the other Dicuzzi. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, Art.
No, I was just, you live in a place, you grew up in a place, you care about a place. Sometimes you want to stay there and take care of the place, even if it doesn't take care of you back. I get that.
Well, that's
Ohio
fair. Good
to
point.
be Yeah, the Cleveland tourism videos, by the way, are a perfect example of that. Somebody who's very able to poke fun of Cleveland, but also finds, place they live. They love it for what it is. I get that. That said, I could never go back to my hometown and live there. Small town of 900 people.
Wow. And you know everybody.
Yep.
Ish.
And you knew everybody in your class for 12 years and knew everything about them, which is all, you can't escape anything you did in second grade. Like, it follows you all the way through high school. It's really great.
And that's got to be, what, a graduating class of 20 at that point?
49 in my case. Yeah.
Oh, wow. I had 52, but... So,
Like 300 for me.
What part of Illinois did you grow up in?
Belleville. There's
Belleville.
two high
Yeah,
schools, east and west. Yeah.
I'm familiar with the area.
Nice. My mom went to east and my dad went to west.
Oh, man.
rivalry.
Oh, yeah.
Must be doing those football games.
Friend of mine went to SIU Edwardsville, so I used to be down there fairly regularly.
Oh, yeah. Nice. I used to fly RC planes at our SIUE.
Yeah.
They had a cool
place.
field there.
Most people don't know it exists.
It's true.
Jay Becker was a class president. Look where it's gotten him.
Oh.
16 in his graduating class. So, I mean, they only had so many choices for presidents that even Jay Becker was a good choice. So, well done. So,
That means he had the good weed. Pretty sure with that. That's what. Or if his class
That's
of
fair.
16, that means he had the weed. Or he played sports. It's kind of an either-or dichotomy there.
how many sports can you play with 16 people in your class? They're no team sports.
You ever seen Hoosiers?
Years and years and years ago.
Small towns in basketball. That's totally a thing.
That's true. You only need 5.
Need 5. Yep.
And Wuchlong Ice, that's really what the consumer is craving. Is
That's right.
Wuchlong Ice.
It's actually just Lithuanian fire beer repackaged.
Oh, good.
Yep.
But it was brewed ice cold with rocky Canadian mountain water.
Big Bill Hell. That's excellent also. That's some classic video.
And Surge is always good. I still always have fond feelings for Surge.
Yeah.
The only thing I've ever won as a consumer was through Surge.
Oh, I forgot about their giveaways. It looks like they're big. Let's cut into Mountain Dew's market share by giving away all kinds of free crap.
Yeah. Well, I was in I thought I told the story before. Stop me if I have. I was in college and upstate New York, where I went. My first college was a test market for Surge, and so I was at a morning class and I was totally falling asleep, and I needed some sort of caffeine delivery system. So they had a Surge vending machine there on the floor. So great, I grabbed a Surge and unscrewed the top, and it said, "Win 4 tickets to 1 concert." And of course, I'm 18. I'm like, sweet. All right. I called the number because that's what you did then. You called the number and it said, yeah, okay, great. You win. Just send that in and we will send you $300, which we suggest you use to purchase concert tickets. I was like, yep, I'm going to do just that. Don't you worry. So anyway, yeah, I got my check for it was somewhere like $300 from Surge. So there you go. I will have fond memories of that.
That's pretty great.
Excellent marketing by Coca-Cola there.
You think of it's always like, estimated cash value of prize, blah, blah, blah. You don't actually expect they're just going to write you a check. That's spectacular.
Yeah, right.
That's a best.
Like, how are they getting? All right, concert tickets. Like, cool. All right, amazing. Concert tickets sounds great, but then no, we're just going to give you some cash that we suggest you use to purchase concert tickets.
Yeah.
Okay, that works. I'm not going to argue.
That's butt excellent.
Time I was driving a 1990 Honda Civic wagon four-wheel drive with 190,000 miles on it, and that was an amazing car to drift in any condition. The four-wheel drive would just let you hang the drift out, especially in the snow, but having 800 treadwear Toyo Ultras on it, you could do it in the dry pretty much too.
Jay Becker mentioning that his high school class of 16s had an 8-man football team. Curious what part of the country that exists in.
That's everyone. Doesn't matter who you are, you're playing.
Yeah.
Both
Put
sides of the
bone
ball.
back in and block.
Yeah. Yep.
How can something be butt excellent? Well, butt and hella are just modifiers. They're adjectives in the Lemons vernacular.
Butts can be excellent.
Butt can be excellent.
That's right.
Don't be getting down on butts. That costs extra, usually.
Especially in the champagne room
That's right.
when there's gravy.
Rural Kansas. I gotcha.
Yes, sir. Sir Mix-a-Lot does know a lot about butt excellent.
That's right.
Lady.
So Mix-a-Lot's a car guide. I don't know if anybody knows that or appreciates that, but yeah, Sir Mix-a-Lot is a legit gearhead. True story.
Excellent.
I don't remember what NPR show I was listening to, but they were talking to some lady who ended up with Sir Mix-a-Lot's phone number. Like when she got her new cell phone, turns out the number she was assigned used to be Sir Mix-a-Lot's. So the calls that she would receive and texts were quite fun.
Spectacular. Yeah, Posse on Broadway, My Hoopty is a classic. That is the Lemons anthem. Great jam. Jay Becker, I played a homeschool baseball team in Illinois also once. That was interesting. Probably in
There's
the same way.
Courtesy of Joey Atterbury. Pictures of said kebabs. I see some shrimp too. Nice, I think, right?
That's a different
No?
way of doing it. Like when I make
Yeah.
kebabs, I usually put layered up. Like I'd put
Alternate,
meat and
right.
then an onion and then right, exactly.
Yep. Yay, kebabs.
It's like the
If you'd like
Meat
your
on
own
sticks.
kebabs, reach out to Joey. There's Joey. He has kebabs.
just tweet at Joey and mail you a kebab.
Tweet your kebab pics at Jatterboo.
That's right.
Kebab pics.
We might need to have kebabs as our next work weekend dinner.
That's a
We always have Yeah, like we always have fun with work weekend dinners. Like actually, last night it was Jeff and Jim and Chrissy and I we had I did a dry aged beef tenderloin because it was on sale at the supermarket. So that was a nice one. But kebabs, yeah, I'm in the mood now.
champagne room mode, or are we or just meat room? Answer carefully.
Yes.
Okay.
What should we be
And how
punishing Matt
exclusive.
Sicko for?
Why is Matt Sitko not getting a penalty?
I mean, he's not. What did he do? If anything, we'd penalize Santiago right now because he's far enough ahead.
I was promised a driver change, but must be coming up.
That's some smooth driving right there.
Yes, Steven,
penalties
penalties
are
do
all-
exist. Oh, yeah.
They're all automated based on a point system within iRacing. We could make the points more strict, but we kind of give a it's him and one of the Cusey brothers, but yeah. Yeah, so the points are automated. It's like 4 points for major contact, 2 points for bumping, a point for an off, and every 12 points accumulates a black flag or something like that. Maybe it's 13 or 15, I don't remember exactly.
And then 27, you're DQ'd, I think, something along those lines.
I don't know DQ in the endurance races, but you'll get a drive-through and then a hold.
Yeah, we definitely had DQ in the sprint race because I remember once one of the few I tried, I totally got DQ'd because I got hit by somebody who decided the pit was on the left. They decided that from the right, they decided they need to go to the pits. So that was a major contact and 4 points, which spun me out, which led to loss of control, which was point, which spun me into a guardrail, which was major contact, which is another 4 points. So in the span of one incident in a few seconds, I got DQ'd, basically.
Well, we don't have the bandwidth or the interest in sitting and manually flagging races, so
Oh hell no. No way. I just said, well, all right, so be it.
yeah. So we're not going to flag anybody generally unless it's something super egregious. So, even to answer your question, but anyway,
Or just for fun.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that sometimes.
we do that.
Good for Kurt.
Yeah. Do we need to theme anyone's car tonight? Like, what about that pink Skip Barber car that had no real theme?
Patrick Teff back in 19th place.
Like, can we do better than that? I feel like we can.
It's up to Ryan. If Ryan would like to slap a penalty livery on them for being lame. In real time? Yes.
I mean, with the Skippy car, there's not as much real estate to work with as on some of the bigger cars, but still, like, there's got to be something we can do.
Try and center it on the nose. I think that's the way to do it, maybe. I say this like I know anything about graphics.
And Kevin's providing some free landscaping for the track. That's nice.
Right. Service
Do we have any
provide.
requests for the Skippy?
Oh, someone says the paint scheme was a record label.
Oh.
If you have to explain it, it's not a good theme. You need to be able to see it and get it. Like, and half of this is all, and this and Lemons, it's all just a big visual gag.
That's
like,
right.
You see it, understand it, and laugh.
Techno warriors. Interesting. I know nothing about this.
First thing that comes to mind that we should do is try to make it the Dildozer from Idiocracy. It's already a long, phallic-ish shaped car. Just be the Dildozer. Make it beige.
Oh, man.
No artists. Oh, okay. Techno warriors is totally different.
Oh, man. Might be a little too much, huh?
Yeah.
Accurate, though. Whoa. Okay, so this came up for the same search. I don't know what that is, but that looks awesome.
That looks like Spec Racer 4.
Nice. Oh, just, okay.
Something of that nature.
Big ass wing on the back, yeah.
Some kind of sports racer.
Or like an FSAE or something like that, but with some body work or something.
Very interesting Google image search results for that word.
Teledildonics.
Yes.
Absolutely. We're trying to figure out a way, in one of our previous 3 p.m. late night rum-fueled theme sessions, about how do we actually get a working dildozer and ass blaster from Idiocracy. Like, how do you get that to work that we could make as a theme on our cars? We couldn't come up with any solutions, even in our state that we were in.
I wonder how you design a logo for a teledildonics firm, but I'm too afraid to look what the logo would look like. There's got to be some tongue-in-cheek, no pun intended, but kind of intended. Yeah, I don't know.
Tongue in something.
Yeah, tongue and groove. Hey, that was a pass for position, I think.
Yeah, we're talking about woodworking. Good.
Of course. Most Lemons cars have structural wood in them. It's the good ones, anyway.
We definitely had a wood block in our Rolls Royce behind the throttle pedal. We stuck it behind the throttle pedal with zip ties just to avoid any drivers becoming overly exuberant.
Yeah.
Because it had lots of power and the motor was the best part of that car, but it had no brakes to speak of. You get to stop once. Because if your chauffeur stopped you that hard more than once, he was getting fired. So they said, well, it's not necessary to do that.
That's
even
incredible.
when we had 5 brake calipers working instead of the standard 6. Even when we had all 6 of them working, still immediate fade, because they were tiny little solid non-vented front rotors with 2 calipers, so they just didn't breathe. Yeah.
Wild. So, what you're saying is that somebody needs to do a Rolls-Royce engine swap, basically.
Yeah, the engine in that was brilliant. It was great. It was smooth. It was powerful.
Was it 6.75 liters?
We had the 6 1/4 liter. It had yet to have the expansion to 6 3/4 liters. Yeah, they don't do decimal points. This is fractions. Come on.
Yeah. No heathenry here. Good racing for 3rd place, by the way, and the class lead, I think. That's weird to see. Good racing.
Good racing. That's strange. Huh.
I don't know how to deal with this, actually. What is the motor in a Skippy car, by the way? Is it a Honda?
I don't know what it is now. Back when I crashed it, it was a Dodge Neon 2-liter.
That makes sense.
Go look it up.
There's a billion of those. The Dodge Caliber, I don't know if I did mention it at the top of the show, finished like 29th overall. Lemon's first Dodge Caliber.
Good for them.
Kind of impressive. The expectation was about 7 laps, but it was one with a manual instead of the terrible automatic transmission. So Chrysler automatic transmissions don't tend to last very long in Lemon's races. But otherwise, the Caliber is basically just a fat Neon, so... Or maybe a fat Cruiser is probably more accurate.
So looking at the iRacing wiki about the Skip Barber Formula 2000, it doesn't say what the engine is, but reading between the lines, I still think it's a Neon engine. It's listed as a 2-liter single overhead cam 4-cylinder with 150 horsepower.
That's about right, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a Neon engine.
Which the single overhead cam Neons do decently well in Lemons. So there's some vague transfer to Lemons from iRacing there.
There's a car that has basically completely disappeared from being everywhere.
The Neon, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't remember the last time I saw one on the street.
Well, I live in the Midwest, so I see them quasi-regularly, but not that often.
I'm in eastern Pennsylvania. It's not that far, but still.
Yeah, they were everywhere, though, like 15 years ago. It was kind of amazing. You know, that's a car I never thought of as disappearing, because they were so ubiquitous but their disappearance has been apparently pretty gradual. Yeah, the junkyards have transitioned from full of neons to full of PT cruisers. And Seabrings. So many
It's
Seabrings.
a sad transition.
Yeah.
Chrysler Seabrings. That's another head gasket killer.
I think they killed everything in pretty good order.
Pretty good order. I like that.
When we raced at Sebring, we had a couple of Seabrings show up. Gave free entry for Seabrings at Sebring.
And both of those teams immediately got rid of those cars. They said that was terrible.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, NSF ran it at a second race and won IOE, but that was kind of incidental. Like, the car's existence at all was secondary to their purpose for being at that race, which is normal for them. It just kind of hung out for a bit, and that was good enough for an IOE. Somebody wants a first-gen Dodge Avenger. I have no idea why. That's Lady Arbernon. You know better than that. Don't do that to yourself. And someone needs to talk to me about a team name. Just email me, eric@24hoursoflemons.com. Always happy to talk about lemons crap. Speedy Cop apparently shot his Sebring upon taking it home. Thank you, Hamza, for the info there. I like how they looked. Okay. I would take everything 90s Chrysler about it and throw it out and put something else in it. But your mileage may vary. They were good-looking cars, I'll allow you that. It's like the Hesser brothers running together there. Indeed. Oh man, how could this go poorly? Fast hands. Good drift. Look at that. The Hessers, I believe, will be fast hands better than jazz hands. Agreed with that. The Hessers will be racing at Gingerman in Michigan in a couple weeks, I believe, in their BMW. They've got an E36 and want a race or two in Meat Space Lemons. We have a race at Gingerman coming up on October 10th and 11th, I think. Then the following weekend in New Hampshire Motor Speedway, home of The Rock.
Looking forward to it. And I will say about New Hampshire, some of the best pit bathrooms in the series that I've experienced. And there's ample showers. They keep it clean. Lots of sinks. They have Gojo like in the bathroom right there. So you always have that.
That's y'all on the East Coast have the bathroom situation far better than the Midwesterners and even the West Coasters. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we've done enough West Coast stuff too to experience some really terrible ones.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to talk about Nelson's Ledges the time we were there, but
that's right.
You know.
Stephen Boyd, if you want to get on this, you can go to isuckatracing.com. It's like we got a dildozer by the way there.
Excellent.
Good. And it'll give you all the information you need to sign up. And
Nacho Supreme, by the way.
Yes. Very well done. Very well done. Good. But yeah, I Suck at Racing has all the info on the 11th iRacing League. You can get in, and kind of all the requirements for iRacing. We don't really cover that, but the iRacing website does a really great job of explaining how to sign up and all that stuff. The rules are pretty loose here. We just want people to hang out and have fun and drive their cars a bit. And like a normal Lemons race, as you're seeing here with the Hesser brothers, you'll find somebody to race with for a little while. It's probably pretty close to you in speed and skill. And that's kind of
True. No matter what you're running, you'll find someone to race with.
Husty 73 being reprimanded for saying the Lemons general rule of don't be a douche, which is accurate. Don't be a douche. Pretty much what it comes down to.
Rule 2.4 too. No whining.
Yeah. Is it 2.4 or 2.2? These are things I should know, but yeah.
Yeah, right. Isn't this your job? Come on.
Yeah. It's my job to look at the rules once a year. That's about right. And
you look at the same amount we do. Look at the strike-through document that says, "Oh, what changes here?" Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't really care about any of those things. Next.
Yeah, it's what usually happens is John Pagel, our chief of tech, has some changes to him. They make the strike-through. Jay says, "Do you guys have anything to add?" And we say, "Nope." And then that's it. That's pretty much the rule changes. So.
Eric, do you have any idea when we might hear about the 2021 schedule? Now that it is October almost.
Yeah, hopefully soon. I know Kim's been working really hard on it. So some of it's the same dates. I know that, but there's always a few stragglers, tracks who don't make their calendar until October or later and drag their feet on dates. So as soon as we get those things ironed out, we'll get it out.
No rush. I know people always get antsy this time of year.
Yeah. Well, you got to make sure you register first so you can get your number. That's what it is. And then I get 12,000 emails in November about I did not get my number for this race.
The key there is just have the same number for so long in the same region that no one else wants it.
Yep. Hey, look, it's your number.
That is one of ours. Yeah, thanks, Santiago.
I have a really good idea for the Lemons rally schedule that I need to flesh out a little bit, but I believe I'm going to make the Lemons rally schedule live on a live video. So, with a dartboard. So,
we're doing it live. Excellent.
Right.
That's great.
Yeah. I think it fits the general random nature of the rallies, which we are having one. We're having the New England rally coming up here in a few weeks. And the Route 66 rally a couple weeks after that. So 2 rallies in October.
And the New Hampshire one, I believe, is ending Saturday at the race. Is that right?
Also moving the start to New Hampshire. So we're going to start and end the rally at the racetrack. That stuff should all be coming out this week. Had a couple snafus with starting a rally in Boston right now. I figure a major population center is not a place we should be directing people. So
it's also a lovely time to be in New Hampshire in October.
Yeah, it's the fall foliage rally, so there'll be plenty of crap can leaf peeping to do across New England. So should be a good time. A lot of very random weird stuff on there. Hey, there's President Camacho.
And Nacho Supreme above that.
Nacho Supreme. Yeah.
I gotta figure out the side pods there. It's this big back area. That looks good.
The creepy eyes are good. I like that.
Terry Crews, baby.
Yeah, under a half hour here. Should be past all of the driver changes, I think. Almost spilled my water all over my monitor.
That's fine. Monitors are pretty durable. It's not like it's in your keys. on your laptop.
I've only done that a couple times. Nothing like that nervousness of taking the battery out and just disassembling it as much as you're comfortable with, and then blowing a fan up and waiting for it. Yeah.
I did that once at work. I dumped tea right in my laptop. So I just promptly just picked it up, put it down on its side, unplugged it, left it there. And it worked for a long time after that. The keys were a little clackety for a good couple of years, but it worked. Although my mom recently did something similar to her laptop, and it didn't work out so well. Oh well.
Okay, we need to pick a position for a winner, by the way.
Oh, we do.
1 through 20.
21. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because
20.
Banana didn't run. Yeah, 20. 20. Yeah.
I'm thinking 9.
Let's see what random number generator spits out.
Yeah, perfect.
That's 5, but I like 9 better. Let's go with 9.
Right now, that's
It's
Eric
top half.
Hesser.
Excellent. So the Hester brothers are racing for the real win.
As long as it's not Nate Shavine, then it's not, so we're good.
I guess Kevin's a couple. So actually, it's changed now, and Tyler Stank is, of course, 9th. Damn it! How did that happen? He's won this like 3 times on the random number poll.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't even happen.
Still 22 minutes left. Nope for president there. It's like Brandon's racing again.
Nice.
I like that they have a harness on the seat
Yeah.
because you might fall off. Although our race sim seat is just the passenger seat out of our 300ZX because we had it sitting in the basement. I said, well, all right, I'll just use that. That's fine.
Yep.
Had a nice.
I went to
even
the
mounting
junkyard
points
Nice. Yeah. Sorry. I went to the junkyard one time and got a powered seat out of a Tempo. I took a cordless drill battery with me and some alligator clips and got it to where I could move the seat and undo the bolts and made a sim rig out of that. It's pretty sweet.
Nice.
Not as nice as Yoder's 89
Bolstering
Hyundai
like a
Excel
Tempo.
seat, but oh yeah. Soup's comfy.
Was it one of the ones with the sweet red interior?
That was the one I had. Yeah, it had a sweet red interior.
Whorehouse Red, I
white
think, was the
with red
official option
interior.
name for that.
Had the powered seat belts that didn't work that went along the track at the top of the door.
Oh, track, yeah. The weird
Yeah.
passive restraint, whatever.
They're still better than the ones that had the belts just attached to the doors,
Yeah.
so that if you're in any kind of crash and the door opens, you just fall right out.
Going with
Lady,
the
that
door.
was
Yeah.
Jordan Taylor, I believe, who's motion rig. Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Yeah. 20 minutes to go here. Like Santiago got a 28-second lead.
Quite the
Significantly
battles
less
here.
than he did before. Like he was like a minute and a half up earlier. So
Wonder if he got a penalty or something.
Skippies are putting on a heck of a race.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, almost three wide. Wow. In the S's of VIR. Perfect.
and there's 5 of the Skippy
Dude.
cars right together having a race. Look at that. This is more exciting than today's Formula One race.
Yeah. Did you see signs?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Watch the
It's not an
start.
exciting track.
Yeah. I watched the start, and that was about.
Just don't pull a Carlos Sainz and
Right.
hit the wall.
And hit the wall. Trying to take the That's
I missed the corner section
Yeah, it's almost as
Great.
bad as McLaren's Indy 500 effort where they didn't have the steering wheel.
I feel like you need. Oh man, look at the Mustang. Uncle Dave's going for it there.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Hesser is now 9th again.
Woohoo!
Fabulous battle for 9th there.
Man, Nacho Supreme. Going for it.
That's a nice little drift.
That was.
Good catch.
Love the street tires on these cars. Should say the grooved tires. Treaded tires. There we go. That's the word.
I would ask what kind of tires they run, but I guess it probably depends on how much they care. You probably
Yeah.
Or who the current sponsor was. That's what it was.
Let's get some Douglas
when I
tires
was,
from Walmart. Douglas tires? Yes.
Douglas extra.
When I went there, Goodyear was the tire sponsor at the time. So they were running Eagle GAs, which nothing says performance like the Goodyear Eagle GA.
Is that
Damn.
like the all-season 600 treadwear?
Yep.
Whatever.
Yeah, like touring tire. Oh, Epson chat for
Chat.
not Tyler. No.
Nacho and
For not.
Oh, Epson chat for the dildozer. That's a shame.
lost the tip. Tip's gone.
Is it just the tip that's gone?
I don't know how you put the dildos without the tip. Ron Harrington, driver of the Yeeteos car, normally said Signs had a big ass bowl of Yeeteos today.
He so did. Thank you, Ron. Like Goodyear frosted shredded tires. Nice.
Well, the best part of that was like Verstappen went through it like at full speed, and Signs was
yeah.
like, "Oh, this as well."
Yeah, a little angle of attack difference there. Yeah.
Ferrari's next driver, everybody. That's right. Good eating going on there. Jeff Carr looking good there. Corey Porter.
Creamy and smooth.
That's right. Maybe a bit chunky.
Depends on which side of the car you're looking at.
Right.
Has the gobblerito car recovered? They were running third. Al Jones in the 339. Chris Wolfson in there now.
Back repaired.
They lost 11 spots though. Yeah.
Well, maybe he stopped and had a gobblerito. I mean, wouldn't you?
Yep.
Those are off
We've
there.
had some of our team stop during the race because so Darren, why are you in? I don't know. I was thirsty.
Yeah.
All right.
That's fair.
That's, yeah, I've always, I try and walk around the paddock a little bit, see who's working on cars during a meet space race and all that, and occasionally we'll find the team. If I see a team, I ask them what's wrong or whatever, and it happens about once a race where I come across a team and it's like, oh, we wanted to have lunch, so we're just gonna have some sandwiches and rest for a bit. Well, one of your guys can be driving while everybody else does that.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, we're fine. No problem.
Yeah. Wanted to have team sandwich time.
Okay. They're the same kind of guys that fuel with lawnmower cans.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Like the
have
new style ones.
cans. Yeah. Hey, I'm all for it. However you want to do lemon, you're pretty much
Absolutely.
open to it.
I'd rather race against those kind of people than the ones that take it really seriously.
Right. Yeah. Lady Auburn, I'm pointing out that the gobblerito is not pre-race food. Tryptophan.
The last thing you want to be is completely bloated and full of meat. Just strap into the car real tight.
Yeah, that last yank on the shoulder belts after you've crammed your belly full of meat. Again, usually an upcharge. Yeah, it's not pleasant. Look at that drift.
Yeah, really, David's hanging it out all the way around.
Be in the top 5. He was racing for 3rd not long ago. Fifth place behind Uncle Dave. That is
Dr.
position
Wankel's
number-
Legitimate Pharmacy.
That's right.
Nice.
They ran an RX-8. RX Pharmacy was the joke.
Yep, I like it.
The RX-8 is actually in Dave's backyard, like 2 blocks from my house. So they
F's in chat for the Apex Seals.
That's right. So the funny thing about that is the car came from Florida. Dave's a former Lemons teammate of mine, and our former team captain Alan Caesar moved to Florida to write for Grassroots Motorsports magazine. And a friend of his had an RX-8. They prepped it, put a cage in it, took it to Barber to race. He didn't want to take the car back to Florida, so the car came back to Illinois after the race at Barber in February, and none of the team had a trailer, but they had a license plate on it, so they drove it from Barber to Chicago overnight in -5-ish temperatures. And the car, being a Lemons car, had the interior completely stripped out. So it was like 12 degrees in the car for hours on end. I followed them since I was going to the same place, but I was in my nice cush rental car with a heater. So I survived, but all my dumb friends on that team almost froze their toes off.
You didn't let them take turns warming up in the rental with you?
Yeah, they cycled in, but I wasn't
nice.
gonna take a turn in the rental or in the
No.
this RX. I have standards, thank you very much. They're low, but
They're there.
A heater and some insulation is pretty much it.
I feel like there are a lot of RX-8s tangentially around Lemons that people are trying-ish to build, but just not getting there with them.
Yeah, they weren't trying hard to like win or anything. Like they just wanted it. They found it for $800 or whatever, and sold some crap off of it and put a cage in it. Stock
Nice.
suspension, stock brakes. So yeah, they weren't out to hunt for bear or anything. They just wanted a car that was fun to drive. But yeah, there's
Rotary powered refrigerator. Nice. Ooh, a little mock up there for Nick.
5 or 6 RX-8s hanging around Lemons now.
Like none of them actually running with any regularity, if at all. That's the thing.
Come and gone, mostly.
I know of 2 that are under construction right now on the East Coast.
And I know of at least one more here in the Midwest. So
And all of them involve engine swaps because no one can run it with the stock engine because that's just not going to work.
nobody does that for more than a couple races anyway.
Right.
Did Uncle Dave take 3rd? He must have.
Yeah, Gerard is still showing 3rd. I think Dave's into 4th.
Dave's just ahead of him here. No. Feel like
They just crossed the line. Oh, yeah, he did. Look at that.
look at that. There's stuff happening.
Wow. Racing stuff.
Mustang and a Skip Barber apparently are a pretty good matchup for each other. I knew. By the way,
It's a
Nate-
strip barber.
Strip barber. I'm sorry, misspoke. So Nate, this is all Nate Levine's idea, by the way. This class system, and I think it works really well, actually. So
Oh, yeah.
all credit to Nate
Yeah.
for that.
So what are the classes? Like, is it just based on the cars, or are they all together, or what?
I think they're an open wheel and a production car in the lower two classes. Maybe I don't know. I think
So the
Mustang-
87s are their own class, and then the Mustang and street stocks are A, and then B is the Jetta and the yeah. B is MX-5 TDI Skip Barber. Yeah, so it's just A and B, and the 87 have their own class. Yeah.
So Skip Barber's racing the Jettas. Okay.
Yes.
That's one of the fun things about iRacing is that you can put a mix of cars on track that you could never even possibly fathom otherwise. Like the other night we did the same track and we had, the AMG GT3 and the Pro
Nice.
Mazdas and 87s and, all on the same track. And a NASCAR Silverado. Like, and so they're surprisingly competitive between some of them. Not the Silverado. Or really the 87s, but some of the, like, the other ones were working out well.
Look up where we are next week. I mean, I know that. I know all of these things. VIR Sonoma Rallycross. All right. So we'll be back here and at Sonoma for a mix of weird rallycross stuff.
Interesting.
Excellent.
Series
We
of
did some
sprint-
rallycross.
Yeah.
Mostly because Mentals decided that one day he said he had to drive his he just bought the AMG GT3 car. And we said, fine, we'll do that at the rallycross. So it was great watching him just try to get up the dirt hill. Big power car with slicks.
Yeah. Tyler Stank there in eighth.
As long as he's not in ninth.
That's right. Is he gonna boot it so that he finishes ninth?
Depends if he's listening to us or not.
Change in position for ninth, I believe.
Ah, yes. Might have just changed back. Yeah, so Eric Hesser's now ninth. With me on the side of the car. A much more youthful me. Man, I've aged a lot in 6 years. Damn.
Shit's real, bro.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've aged 6 years this year also. So.
Yeah. So there you go. Yep. Old AF, we are.
When you don't die, you just keep getting older.
True dat. Seemed like he was going way too fast there, but he pulled it off. Nice.
It's a fast hands. That's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Fast hands, fast head.
Oh no!
Commentator's correct.
Excellent recovery.
It was.
It's good.
It's those fast hands.
It's impressive. He wants that ninth
Legit.
place.
That's right.
Jared Duclos is going to catch him for ninth with 4.5 minutes to go. Looks like Santiago's advantage was pit stop based. He's back up to 1:20. Also, he's the only car in his class, so there's that.
Yay, I won.
That's right. That's what we call the SCCA winner.
Nice.
It has always baffled me about club racing, where people deliberately run a car that they don't know, don't like, or don't care about in a class just to get trophies.
They just really want that jacket.
That's right. Never understood that.
Well, then you can wear your jacket that says champion or winner and feel cool about yourself.
That's right. And then your grandkids can discover it, wonder what the hell it is, and throw it away. But you'll be in a book somewhere.
Yep, somewhere.
Somewhere. Yep.
So Dave's working his way up to third. I wonder how far behind
Timmy.
yeah. Because the gap gaps to the leader, or is that to the car in front of you?
Gap to the leader. Yeah.
To the leader, right.
So I don't know what a lap. 2:12. Yeah. So he's at least 40 seconds back.
Yeah, that's not going to happen in 2.5 minutes.
Or is it? And
Hey, I've been in a situation where I didn't think I'd come back, but hey, here we are.
These things happen. Gap Old Navy Banana Republic car. You would need. I feel like Gap has happened. Had that in Lemons before, I think, in Meat Space. Banana Republic, you would need to do like an actual Banana Republic Central American dictator theme for that to really work.
And having a race where Phil is there, that would be good.
Also,
You're gonna do any obscure dictator.
Invasion of Dominica theme would be good. It's 90 seconds here. Means we probably got about a lap left. Where the leader is. Let's see. He is. I don't know anything about this track, so I have no idea where he is. But he's
at the oak trees at the bottom. He's about to go out down the big long straight.
So he'll be back. It'll be one more lap, I would guess, to get to the start-finish in less than a minute.
Yeah, probably, because how fast these things go down the straight.
Boss Tweed, thanks for the follow. Sweet name.
And Boss Tweed, one of the mayors of Boston, or a Boston gangster? Am I imagining that?
I've never heard of that one, and I grew up there, but that doesn't mean it's not a thing. No, it could be.
New York, sorry. All y'all East Coasters are the same to me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Part of the Tammany Hall thing.
Oh, late race pit stop here.
Oh, no.
With 14
What's going
seconds
on?
left?
He wants to get across the
What?
start-finish line in the pits going slowly. Oh.
I suppose.
Oh. Where's the
Oh,
start
is he doing
finish
that so he didn't have to run another lap? Is that why he did that?
He crossed it with 1 second left.
Oh, wow.
He must have had a stop-go.
Maybe. Oh, yeah. He must have had a stop and go for every 13 incidents, yeah.
Yeah.
With 1
makes it-
second left.
Quasi-interesting. Well, it's probably better than getting a time penalty for not serving it. I don't know how that
Right.
meets out in their officiating. If that DQs you or something. If he didn't have that, he would have crossed the finish line. It definitely needed another lap, so doesn't really
Yep.
change anything.
All right, well, let's see where Crash Fest happens.
Yeah. Of course, the post-race. Teledildonics needed some fuel. Well, I don't know how to respond to that.
Glad you got that sorted
Okay.
out.
Yep.
I mean, if you don't refuel your dildo occasionally, how do you know
So
it's working?
Gotta plug it in, I guess. Is that
Yeah.
a USB charger? I'm familiar
Yes.
with these things. Yeah,
2
It
amp.
seems to be a USB charger these days.
pretty much, yeah. Halfway through the final lap here. About to wrap up our Sunday night.
Woohoo! 164. Nice.
And then half of the straight to break all the way down
That's
to
right.
like 40. Yep.
48.
Nathan Campbell pointing out it's still anyone's race in Crash Fest. That's right. The winner of Crash Fest could be anyone. And folks, isn't that what we're trying to learn here today?
It could be you. Or you.
Could be you.
Or you.
We need to carve out a corner for Jerry's final thought, I guess.
Yeah, we do. What kind of camera
Make
is
it Eric's
that?
final thought. Come on.
What on?
I
What?
had nearly enough
What kind
bourbon
of
for that.
Wait,
What is happening here?
What kind
It's,
I don't know what. That was weird.
that was the Corvette owner corral. You could tell because of all the shorts and the high socks and New Balances.
He was
You
Pat
like
was
your
taking
Corvette?
a detour.
I like my Corvette.
Is that no 5?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Mine is one of 4 that have the beige floor mats with the nameplate on the armrest and the gray seats.
like Crash Fest starting to get underway here. Nick Cusey making himself a ramp.
We just parked in the middle of the track sideways. So who is in ninth?
Eric Hesser.
That's it. All right.
Yeah.
It's our winner. For
Well
the-
done, Eric. He's our winner.
A real winner.
All night.
Looks like Santiago wants a head of steam headed into the Crash Fest.
Can't say I blame him.
Oh.
And there's our winner doing winner things.
He's winning.
He is winning. Oh. And he has set himself up for his brother. No, that's the gobblerito right there. He got the gobblerito. He's headed for the champagne room.
Extra gravy.
Oh. Swing and a miss. These people just taking scenic journeys. That's all.
Well, it is
Why not?
nice sights and sounds on Virginia, North Carolina border. I don't know how he got to where he is, but it's impressive that he's there.
You can say that about a
Wow.
great many people in Lemons.
Too
actually.
close. Getting
That's legit air right there.
Where's the Duke boys horn?
Oh, baby, look at that. Damn. And on the rebound, never lift.
That's right. Nice.
He's in that middle, like infieldish section of track. Yeah,
Oh, whiff.
so close.
I have a good feeling about this one.
Oh, don't go too far.
Oh,
That was Kevin Hess.
Yes.
Just
Just a bit outside.
made sure to
Some
clear
quality.
Charles's black flag.
quality yeetage from Jared Duclos there.
Oh!
Yeah, but
And Santiago sticks the landing.
that was a thing of beauty right there.
Wow.
That was really good. Blue Skippy car. It looks like it has somebody lined up too. He went through the tree. I don't know how he went through the tree.
Here's another look at that. That was beautiful.
Right through it. Oh, magnificent. He landed on the bumper and just skidded it out. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
That was epic.
Even the Russian judge gives him a 9.0.
That's right. Right at the start finish too. Perfectly set up. Trip Barber on the assist there.
Yes.
Definitely headed to the champagne room.
Yes, 100%. You got some negative thrust there.
Tyler Stank in the blue going by at full chat.
We have more excursions happening. Oh. Uh-oh.
He's stuck in the fence.
How did that?
That's always good.
Yep.
We broke it. We broke it.
Thing. Payment, yeah. In the fence, yeah.
How did that even happen?
Yep. Exactly.
There was.
Oh, the Armco got him. Ouch.
I mean, the wheel just squeezes through, and then what do you do?
Does. Wear a mask, F sticks. Oh, that's perfect. Incoming missile. Incoming missile. Oh.
Yes.
Damn.
It just bounces off the NASCAR.
There we go. Oh, we're bowling now.
Like the Miata on its side. That's a good target.
Yes.
The gobblerito is breakdancing there.
This is going to be crunchy, not smooth.
That's right. Ooh. And cut to black.
Yeah.
Consciousness in and out there.
It's always a good sign.
Oh yeah,
That's almost a breakdance.
Yeah.
Nice.
How did it bounce that way on the front wheel? Not a drop.
Never lift. Yeah.
There's another one right behind it, though. Nice.
There's still.
Do a barrel roll.
They do dance like Jetta. That's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Front wheels keep bound. I
Yeah,
don't understand.
There's just a lot of suspension going on there, I think.
Good nerfage. Yeah, he gotta go. He was flying as much as those fly. Cutting in and out of the ground is a nice touch. The Tinky Winky, angry. Oh yeah, it moves the whole AA arm there. That's great. And the close-up look of the Jeep car.
They never lifted either. Yeah. Oh God, there's more. Oh. Oh. Oh, the fence. Nice. That was epic.
As the
Yeah. The gobblerito.
I can't even say that. It's so ridiculous.
It is. Oof. It's like a pull shot, deflected, like a hockey shot. Damn. That was great.
Over the hood of the Mustang was what was the good launch.
Immediately deflected.
About here. Judge Judy just sent you to
Yeah, to the top of off the fence.
It's a great view.
That might be our screenshot tonight. I don't know.
Yeah.
Off the fence.
But did he call that shot?
Yeah.
Nothing but fence.
One
Sorry.
one can only hope. Yeah, exactly. Nice.
So these Skip Barber cars hold up much better in a crash than the Pontiac Grand Am.
And the Saturn.
Consumer advice for tonight.
This would be hilarious. Yeah.
A little roll cage goes a long way.
That's right.
Nice.
Did get a tip that Alan Evans got launched into orbit as well in the 403. Somewhere along here. That's the front straight. I think. Oh man. You wanted a whole starting. Oh yeah, that's definitely where he's going.
Oh, damn! Wow, that looks it looks so much better at full speed. Damn!
Yeah.
And they just bounce off the
barrel
NASCAR.
roll.
Yeah.
Just bounce.
Here we go. All 5 cylinders of fury.
Dang. There we go.
So is he slowing down?
It's hard to say.
Oh!
That worked.
That was
He yeeted out of existence there. That was no joke. Well, or
that was
entirely
no
a
joke.
Have some chat for Alan.
The grass.
Some kinds of debris.
Ooh, yeah.
Go to the light. Go towards the light.
Yes.
That's all he sees until it's all
All
gone.
Jettas go to the light until it's just gone. What was it that died?
I looked at he's solidly turning his wheel to the left to go straight as he does that.
Yeah. We got to counter steer a little bit.
Oh man, savage. Beautiful.
That is like, that's some die-hard shit right there.
Yeah, that's maximum style points.
In chat for Tyler's face.
Yeah.
no Halo bar.
I like how we could see the stamping on the floor pan. The Volkswagens that did that. They went through it.
Wow.
And into the trees.
You go.
He's 40 feet over the fence there.
Easily. Just doesn't get old.
So is it bad that at CMP 2 weeks ago when that Volvo rolled over, my iRacing brain was thinking, well, someone just needs to just hit him a little and get him back, get him back on the wheels.
That's fair. Glad we didn't miss that. That's great.
Yeah. I believe Kevin Hesser maybe also launched, but I think we're at a good. I mean, how do you top that?
Yeah,
You
let's
don't.
end on a high note. That's good.
Literal high note. Well, thanks everybody for being here. As always, it's a great waste of a Sunday night, and we can't thank you enough for pissing away with us.
You weren't doing anything else better anyway, so
That's right.
yeah.
So as soon as hope for a quick recovery for Alan to get out of traction once they pull him out of the tree here. So yeah, look for a new Lemons video on the YouTube channel on Tuesday. Thursday therapy, of course, this Thursday. We'll be racing in 2 weeks at Gingerman. Lots of good stuff coming up, so keep your eyes peeled for social media for all those fun and exciting things. I will let Ryan and Chris talk you out. I'm Eric. Thanks for being here.
Oh,
Absolutely. Thanks, everybody. This was a great time, as always. We appreciated being here and all y'all listening and watching. We'll see you next time.
yep. Thank you, everybody.
So,
And yeah, go. Tyler did launch another one. Coming at you, folks. But yeah, we're gonna end on this note, and we'll be back next week for more fun.
Extra gravy for everyone.
All the gravy.